Please let me stream. There we go. Hello, everybody. Also, alpha's open. We're gonna check out the alpha. Let me actually start recording. I'm gonna record this, because fuck it, why not? Checking out alpha, then shap mining later. So the lighting's kind of weird. I'm gonna fix it. Right. Hello, everybody. What happened to music? Oh, I turned the music off because I'm recording. Yeah, well, I'll turn it off when there's actually an alpha. Anyway. What's up, GY? GYC Yellow, I would assume that's how you pronounce your name. I don't think there's actually anything interesting on this alpha, but I still want to check it out. I'm recording just in case. Recording so I might be able to get some gameplay. So I can make a video about it later. I really don't think there's anything worth of any type of value on this alpha at all. This is probably the most mid alpha of all time. You know what, we could look at the, let me turn the music down actually a little bit. It's a little loud. Oh, I'm in. Awesome. Boop. Boop. Alright, let's see. I doubt... Okay, so I'm instantly kicked. I doubt there's anything too interesting. Are they only gonna let MVP plus in? Here, let's see if I can find the patch notes real quick for you guys. Alpha discussion. They haven't put anything on the alpha discussion. So there's nothing even there. Which means this is a waste of alpha. Oh, we got it. Alright, let's see. Let me turn the music off. I want to actually record something. Alright, so allegedly there is an alpha. Now we need to figure out what's new on the alpha. Frozen Scoot used to upgrade... Oh, okay, so the Dungeon Breaker's back. Interesting. Frozen Scoot used to update Armadillo Pets. They added a new short bow, or they changed the short bow. You have not unlocked this item, bro. Just let me use it. Oh. Okay, whatever. Anyway, Frozen Scoot. So now the Mythic Armadillo Pet is a real thing. So let's see what the Mythic Armadillo does real quick. Because this is what I'll be posting. Let's see here. What do you need to upgrade it? 763k. Let me go spend my bits. Cat Spy Bouquet. I heard Iron Man W's is out. I don't think that's true, buddy. Let's keep it real. Awesome. Oh, it just did it for me. Consumes 7.9% less energy when tunneling. Is that riding fire? I don't know if that's good. Nothing else changes. Every 20... This is the same... It's the same thing. So it's just it's an update for the Armadillo. Something about the spider short bow changed, but I don't really think anybody cares. And then obviously the Dungeon Breaker's back. Let's test the Dungeon Breaker, I guess. Let me see. Oh, can I not? Okay. Oh, I have to wait in queue. What's up, Ryan? We're just testing the alpha. About to post this as a video in a second. They added a mythic armadillo. I don't think they changed anything else. There's no patch notes yet. I looked earlier. Nope. So, I kind of want to wait for the patch notes, but there's genuinely Dungeon Breaker out on the alpha, yeah. Well, I'm waiting to get in the catacombs real quick for this video. Server's like lagging, or that might be me, I'm not sure. I think it might be the server. That is the server, okay. Nah, that's me. Those are my frames. Nope. I can't really tell if that's me or the server. Pearl Jam, sure. I love Pearl Jam. They're my favorite band. W Chatter. Alright, we're number 7 in queue. I really want to get this video out. Is the lighting good? Yeah, it looks fine. It's good enough. W Chatter. First time somebody's ever acknowledged that. What's your favorite song? Spin the Black Circle or Better Man? I just recently saw them live like a couple months ago. I really like Vitalogy, but I don't know. I really like Vitalogy. You always stream at this time? Pretty much. Term being that fast is stupid. Did they nerf Term? I can't tell because I don't have one. And there's no patch notes yet, guys. If it comes out, hopefully... Oh, awesome. They just released it. Okay, let's go over this for the video real quick. Boop. Nope, wrong one. This one. Alright, let me move my cam out for the video. Oh, fuck. Why am I so bad at this? Alright, oh, they did add the Iron Man W system. They added pity for Hoppity. Who cares, bro? This update is so shit. Nobody likes Hoppity. Who cares about Hoppity, bro? We do not care. This is terrible. You like Audioslave? Audioslave's pretty sick. I think I like Soundgarden a little bit better than Audioslave, though. Migrated existing Glaciite Mineshaft spawn pity to this menu? What? Wait, they added Mineshaft spawn... Wait, I got kicked. They added Mineshaft spawning. Wait, what? Wait. They added Mineshaft pity to the menu? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Wait. How do I go see that? How do I see pity? Oh. Okay, awesome. / pity. Oh, shit. What? Wait, that's sick. Wait, that's so interesting. Oh, you can't see it. So basically they made it, it shows you your pity for the Mineshafts. It also shows you pity for Hoppity as well. You need so many rabbits, and then Moonglade Marsh and Garden. Oh, Garden Pity, that's interesting. And then Crimson Isle for Trophy Fish. That's pretty sick. I mess with that heavy. That's a good quality of life thing. Let's see what else they added here. Why is editing the hardest thing you've ever done? Editing sucks, man. It's just a lot of tedious stuff. Iron Man W's, Iron Man Shen's auction. So they have the Iron Man Shen auction now. Convert to normal profile. Bro, if you do this, you are the biggest loser of all time. I swear to God, if you are an Iron Man and you convert your profile to a normal profile, you are a bitch. You deserve the death penalty if you do that. That is so embarrassing. Please do not do this, bro. I hate Iron Man players, but if you do this, you are the worst human being of all time, bro. I swear. You gotta be the worst human being of all time if you do that. Cosmetic tabs in AH, that's interesting. Dwarven Iron Man Guild. This area has NPCs that introduce players to Iron Man. Oh, that's interesting, I guess. Thorn Shards, I don't know what that is. That's pretty useless. Double the pest damage buff, that's interesting. Field mice are elusive, I don't really see how that's useful. Mosquitoes pet changes. Bobbin time, 10 to 5 max player, so Bobbin time nerf, I guess. I don't know what any of this means. Mythic Armadillo Pet. Wait, they buffed Mithril Powder rates? That's pretty insane. All Dormant commissions now give 500 Mithril Powder? What? What's up, family? Wait, these are crazy. All Glaciite shafts spawn with at least 10 mobs. That's cool. Peridot mine shafts are bad no more. What does that mean? What does that mean? Amber, Jade, Ruby, Amethyst, and Sapphire now give 8 to 2,000 pity instead of 4. Mining gemstones? Holy shit, this is a crazy mining update. Holy crazy. Wait, mining gemstones is like better than mining mithril now. What? What? Wait, mining aquamarine gemstones is low-key better than mining mithril. Are you serious? What? Wait, that is insane. Are you serious? Speed up King Yoker's yapping. That's crazy. That's awesome. Add a tablets widget for pickaxe cooldowns. That's so sick. So the new best way to mineshaft mine is with gemstones. What? That's insane. What? Because now if you mine like aquamarine, that is on par with mining titanium. That is crazy. Also, a bunch of mithril powder buffs. Oh, that's awesome. None of this really matters to me. Mosquito bow does more damage. Nerfed enchanted hoppers. That's interesting. Unequipping Reaper armor now takes away the stats from the enraged bonus if they were active. That's kind of a nerf. That's interesting. Wait, this is a good update though. This is a crazy update. All right, let's make a thumbnail real quick. Anyway, that was the alpha. That was the alpha. I hope you guys enjoyed the alpha. This is a quick little video, and I gotta beat Duralius, so I gotta upload this. All right, let me make the thumbnail. So what do we need for this thumbnail? We need armadillo. Yeah, they nerfed Reaper armor. They nerfed Reaper swapping, which is pretty insane. I don't really know why they would do that. That seems kind of interesting. I think I heard that wrong. Nah, they nerfed it. So like if you switch Reaper, it just doesn't work anymore. Alright, let's see here. I just realized I'm on Armadillo Wikipedia instead of Hypixel. That's crazy. I can't double demon anymore? I have no idea. I'm not like knowledgeable enough. Did I not copy it? Oh, I'm on Fandom Wiki, not Hypixel Wiki. Blaze Slayer is dead? Oh, that's unlucky, man. I've never done Blaze. Actually, like... Let's, transform this. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be just editing for a minute. When can I consider you on the same level as Outcrow? Bro, I am Outcrow. What do you mean? I may as well be aggro. This should be like purple, right? Like that. And then we just get... Holy outgrow macroing? Dude, outgrow maxing, not macroing. Yeah, I'm outgrow, bro. For real. I think the opacity needs to be a little bit higher. And then we just do this. We just add a drop shadow and an outer glow of like a purple outer glow. That looks pretty good. Alright. We'll grab Reaper. Yeah, I know. This is a crazy alpha, bro. Reaper's like a 30% damage buff. Yeah, I know, it's insane, right? Fuck this update, bro. Wait, I could just use one of my screenshots. I don't even have to like... I don't have to use the regular... Good thing I have this. Just do this. I'm just glad we're getting content, to be honest. It's better than nothing. Alright. I don't know. This thumbnail feels a little convoluted, I'm gonna be honest. So this red needs to be darker. Do I have like a... That might work. Eh. Scrap it is crazy. I might low-key make a new... I might make a... You know what we could do? We could just say scrap all this shit. And we just make like a new video. Because I feel like Duralius isn't going to care about the mining buffs. So we could just let Duralius have the update and we'll just do this. I'll just make a new video real quick. It'll take me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna hop on alpha and test. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna just let Duralius have it, low-key. He can have it. He deserves it. I don't think they'll go through with it. Well, I think they'll go through with most of the changes. I don't think they'll go through with some of the changes like you were talking about. Some of them I don't think they will do. Because it wouldn't make any sense. Every endgame player will be pissed. They say that about a lot of updates though. You gotta remember. People get adjusted to stuff. Shit happens all the time. Alright, I'm gonna like speed run this video. I just need to... 30% damage nerf is rough. I think they'll just add more stuff to make it better in the future, right? And then, this is probably the worst thumbnail of all time, but it works. It's getting buffed in mining. I'm about to make a video on it, and you can just listen to me yap about it. I'll show you in a second. More powder, easier way to spawn shafts. There's a bunch of good stuff in there. $78 in Q. I'm still in. I think I'm just AFK. I don't remember what I did. Oh, this. That looks weird. I don't like that. Let me get some speed lines. Also, let me drag this down. And I could just make this bigger. Put the background of the glaciate tunnels? Yeah, I probably should. Or are they changing with gems? About to go over everything. Just give me one moment. Just making this thumbnail. Oh shit. VP, you'll see in a second. Don't worry. They are all good changes. I mess with them a lot. I will read them all off momentarily. Just give me one moment. What the fuck is happening here? It might just be easier to just... Oops. Just do this. That is way easier. And then we just do... And we shove this in the back. Looks better without it. Let me fix it real quick. You gotta let me cook. Okay, maybe don't let me cook. Thing is, it needs something. Like, there's no flare in this. I need something. This just needs stroke. I don't know where it went. It needs something. Can you explain in more detail? I will in a moment. I'm just trying to figure out this thumbnail. I'm really struggling. Wait. What the fuck? Wait, give me a sec. I want to see if this is fire. Hold on. You should let me make renders for your thumbnails. I don't want to like pay people, bro. Paying people is so weird. It doesn't really work. Maybe like in the back with a little less opacity. No. It's free, I'll get exposure. It just depends on how they look. I'm already slaving away. Listen, I have no viewers, bro. I feel like I wouldn't be very good exposure for you. Yeah, I'm just gonna tint it blue and call it a day, I think. Oh, I'm on the wrong. What the fuck? What? I'm still on this. Delete this fucking layer. I don't want it. I need experience. I don't know, man. I appreciate it, but I'm probably okay. This is probably fine. Do I have drop shadow on here? It's probably fine. Do I mess with it? Kind of. I really want, because Duralius, here, let me show you. Duralius, what the fuck? Where did that just go? Duralius has this thing where he puts like these panes in the background. I don't know how he does that. I need somebody to teach me that. Oh, I could add a vignette. Is that what it's called? Vignette? That's what I like to say. Where you just go here to the or no, it's one of these. Layer is, oh, this is the wrong layer. It looks ass, but it's fine. Sure, that's good enough. I'm not really good at making thumbnails without like a Minecraft character in it. Alright, let me... I might just ask Duralius how he does that. Alright, let me record a clip. Deactivate, activate. So a brand new alpha came out and mining has got a bunch of changes, and as you guys know, I am the mining guy, so I figured I would go over all these changes real quick. Let me turn sounds off. Then we deactivate, activate. All right, so, all right, let's see here. In this update, they release a lot of cool things, which I'm gonna go recommend you watch Aurelius's video on. I don't have it linked because it's probably not made yet, but I'm gonna say that you should probably go watch his video because he's a way better news person than me. But I'm gonna go over stuff that is important for mining because I like mining. Pretty much, the first change is that they migrated the Glaciite Tunnel's pity to a pity menu, and to let me show you that, if you go in game real quick. If I don't lag out, if you do /pity, you get to see the glaciite tunnels, and it shows you all of the different cool changes that you can get. So it'll show you the pity that you need and everything on those lines. We have unlocked the Mythic Armadillo, which I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty shit. Nobody's actually gonna be using this unless it's not 100% less energy, which means it's pretty much useless. So you can't do any more armadillo mining. You might be able to do some interesting tech where you're able to do the semi-armadillo mining longer, which could make more money. We'll have to do some testing with that, but I don't think it's going to be anything beneficial. So we also got the Mythic Armadillo. Next mining change is that obviously the Mythic Armadillo, and also armadillos have 400 energy. And I don't know what they had initially. I think they might have had 300, so... Maybe, like I said, there's some stuff that you could potentially get. And the way to upgrade it comes from Frozen Scoots, which come from the Vanguard Corpses. So, some other cool things. Travel Scroll to Nucleus is not an MVP Plus requirement. So, a lot of people were bitching and complaining about that. That's not a problem anymore. So, nobody can bitch and complain about that. Also, pretty much every Mithril Powder event got buffed. Raffle got buffed, giving you 10k Mithril Powder. And then each ticket now gives you 25, which is insane. Goblin Raid got buffed. Each Goblin kill gives you 50. Insane. And Mithril Gorman event is no longer useless. And you can get infinite tasty Mithril, which is nice. All commissions now give powder. And Dwarven Mines commissions are going to be the new meta, most likely, to get Mithril Powder. Because they give you 500 each. And if you don't know, you can do a Dwarven Mines commission in about 2 seconds. So there is no reason to bitch and complain about these anymore. And the same thing with Gemstone and the same thing with Glaciite. Probably Gemstone's still faster to do in chests, and Glaciite's probably faster if you do Tungsten Number Keys, but you know. And all the Fetcher, Puzzler, Powder Gas is significantly more Mithril, so that's going to be more viable. Golden Goblins is now more efficient by about 150%. Same thing with Diamond Goblins, so that's pretty sweet. Dwarven Treasure gives you 15% more Mithril Powder, and Powder Pumpkin is now 15% more Mithril Powder, which is insane. That's a effective 200% increase. Insane. Glaciite Mineshafts, English. Glaciite Mineshafts now spawn with 10 mobs at least, so you can guarantee your commission to be done, which is very nice if you want to level pets. Peridot Mineshafts are bad no more. I don't know what this means, but I think this means that they extended the Peridot out. I'm going to be streaming right now as this video is live, so if I get one in the alpha, maybe you can see it, but I probably won't be on the alpha for too much longer. All gemstones, here's the big change. Mining gemstones is going to be significantly better than mining mithril. So on stream, I will be creating most likely a functional amethyst, ruby, jade, sapphire route because it's going to be way faster to use gems to spawn shafts. Now, the only problem is it's going to be faster, but you are going to get a bunch of these like gemstone specific shafts. So I'm not really certain if I want to create one, but we're going to do some testing. But this is definitely an insane increase. And if you just like mining Peridot would, if you mine a bunch of Peridot, you will be able to spawn a shaft so much faster. So I might do a test with Peridot to see if we can get some crazy shaft going. And I think that's pretty cool. They also added the tablets for the pickaxe ability cooldown, so you can't complain about not knowing when your pickaxe ability is. Precursor apparatus, the Crystal Hollow Sack, no one cares. And if you do Crystal Hollows runs, Nucleus runs, you don't have to see King Yoker's thing anymore. He doesn't talk. And I think that's really about it for the mining. Oh, they also nerfed Manic Miner to 500 mining fortune. I don't know if that's a nerf or if that's a buff, really. I can't actually tell you. Let me look. 10 caps at 500. I don't know. That might be a nerf. Let's actually go look on the main. I don't know if that's a nerf or not. I guess that would be a Manic Miner nerf. Huh. So they nerfed the shit out of Manic Miner. If they release this. I think my game just crashed. Yeah, it did. It was 1K before? Okay. So I'm gonna somebody in my chat told me this, it was 1K per Manic Miner. So they nerfed the shit out of coal. So if you are a coal enjoyer, that is 500 mining fortune gone. So coal is probably gonna be worse than Jasper Grottos now, allegedly. Just checked, it was 1K. Okay, so this is a significant nerf. Glaciite shards are reduce the drop rate, and I think that's it. Fix an issue with front-loaded Heart of the Mountain perk. I don't even know what front-loaded does. That is a Google question. What the fuck does that do? I have no idea. That's the gemstone powder perk, right? Or it gives you, like, gemstone stuff. Yeah, okay, that's useless. It's useless. But anyway, that is all the mining changes. Lots of W's for me, because I'm a shaft miner. However, if you're a coal miner, you might be kind of upset with these changes. Let me know how you feel about these if you're an active miner. Pause. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and yeah, bye. Shafts gonna be insane. Shafts are gonna be insane. I believe that's true. Like I was saying, chat, I think the only gem you'll be able to mine is Peridot, which means we need to start figuring out a Peridot route immediately. But I'm gonna edit this video real quick. It's gonna take me like 5 minutes because I literally just yap. Just forge my pendant so I'm ready. If they release this, guys. If they release this. It is an alpha. So, know that. What the fuck? This is not how my shit normally looks. Also, why is it so laggy? Put this back to the original size, bro. What? But yeah, chat, I think there's a lot of interesting changes here. I'm not gonna lie. I like a lot of them, so I just need to quickly edit this video. Shouldn't take too long. But let me know if you have any questions and we can go over it on the stream. Alpha came out and mining has got a bunch of changes, and as you guys know, I am the mining guy, so I figured I would go over all these changes real quick. Then we deactivate. Alright, so... Alright, let's see here. I think these are good changes. In this update, they release a lot of cool things, which I'm gonna go recommend you watch Duralius's video on. I don't have it linked. I don't have it leaked. Duralius video leaked. What? I don't have it linked because it's probably not made yet, but I'm gonna say that you should probably go watch his video because he's a way better news person than me. But alright. I shouldn't even edit this video, bro. I don't really need to. Just get rid of some of the spacing. Demso shaft mining might be profitable during Fiesta. I mean, it was always profitable, but yeah. Pretty much, the first change is that they migrated the Glaciite Tunnels pity to a pity menu. But yeah, I think Peridot is going to be very viable now. Let's see what gemstone... Are these guys talking about anything in here? No, they're not. They never talk about anything. Everybody in this fucking chat never talks. Let me show you that. If you go in-game real quick... Nobody ever cares about shaft mining, bro, but me. If you do /pity, you get to see the Glaciite tunnels. And let me do this. And it shows you, let me see how that looks. The Glaciite tunnels, and it shows you all of the different cool changes that you can get. So it'll show you the pity that you need and everything on those lines. You also we have unlocked the Mythic Armadillo. I do think that I was thinking about it since they changed the Mythic Armadillo to have 400 energy. I think there's potential to Hybridillo might be a pretty good method now. Which I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty shit. Nobody's actually gonna be using this unless it's not 100% less energy, which means it's pretty much useless. So you can't do any more Armadillo mining. You might Hybridillo could be interesting. I might have to test that. You might be able to do some interesting tech where you're able to do the semi-Armadillo mining longer, which could make more.
I don't really know.
Could make more money.
Yeah,
We'll have
I
to do
think
some
I think
testing
there's
with
potential
that,
there.
but I don't think it's going to be anything beneficial.
There's definitely potential. This is probably useless, right?
We also got the Mythic Armadillo.
That was very useless.
Official. Next mining change is that obviously the Mythic Armadillo, and also Armadillos have 400 energy. And I don't know what they had initially. I think they might have had 300. So
I think it was 300. I'm not sure. Somebody can correct
maybe
me.
like
Actually, if somebody in the chat
said
can look to see, so I can put the text on
some
on
stuff
screen
that you
here.
could potentially
Not that I'm trying to just use you guys, but I would
get.
appreciate
And
it.
the way to upgrade it comes from Frozen Scoots, which come from the Vanguard corpses. So some other cool things. Travel Scroll to Nucleus is not an MVP plus requirement. So a lot of people were bitching and complaining about that. That's not a problem.
It was either 300 or
So
250.
nobody can bitch and complain.
I'm not really sure. Also, I should change the
I'll-
title.
Also,
99%
pretty much
sure it's
every
300.
mytho-
I'm pretty sure it is too. So I'm just not even gonna correct it.
Mithril Powder event got buffed. Raffle got buffed, giving you
Did
10k
it went 300 just
Mithril
checked
Powder,
perfect. We
and
didn't
then
even
each
need to
ticket
change
now gives you
anything. anymore.
25, which is insane. Goblin Raid got buffed. Each goblin kill gives you 50, insane. And Mithril Gorm
Mithril Golem event. Dub.
Mithril Gorman event is no longer useless, and
Thank you
get
guys.
infinite
Appreciate you.
tasty Mithril, which is nice. All commissions now give powder, and Dwarven Mines commissions are going to be the new meta most likely to get Mithril Powder, because they give you 500 each. And if you don't know, you can do a Dwarven
500 each is insane, by the way. It used to give like 63. That is like a 600% increase. More than that. That's insane.
Mines commission in about 2 seconds. So,
Like, genuinely, it will be so fast to get
no
Mithril. There is no
reason to
excuse
bitch
for
and
anybody to
complain
bitch and
about
complain.
these anymore.
Literally
And the
what I
same
just
thing
said.
with Gemstone, and the same thing with Glaciite.
Like, if you are bitching and complaining about mining after this update, you're a pussy.
Probably Gemstone's still faster
You're
if
a
you do
pussy.
chests, and Glaciite's probably faster if you do Tungsten Umber Keys, but you know.
You are genuinely a loser.
And all the Fetcher, Puzzler, Powder Gas is significant.
There is no reason to be
more
complaining.
minerals, so that's going to be more viable. Golden Goblins is now more efficient by about 150%. Same thing.
Literally no excuse. Very good update by the admins.
Same
I don't
thing
know
with
how I
Mining
feel about the
Goblins,
Manic
so that's
Miner nerf. That's kind of weird.
Pretty sweet. Dwarven Treasure gives you 15% more Mithril
That is kind of
Powder,
crazy.
and Powder Pumpkin is now 15% more Mithril Powder, which is insane. That's a effective 200% increase. Insane. Glaciite Mineshaft's.
What the fuck am I on, bro? I actually speak gibberish when I record.
Glaciite Mineshafts now spawn with 10 mobs at least, so you can guarantee your commission to be done, which is very nice if you want to level pets.
That is a very good change, but it's also going to make pet leveling really
Paradox-
bad. I mean, it's already really bad after the foraging update, where it's like so
Mineshafts
easy
are
to get
bad
them.
no more. I don't know what this means, but
I really don't know what this means. Has anybody on the alpha actually
think
got
this
a
means
Peridot
that they
shaft?
extended the Peridot
Actually, let me ask.
out.
If they did, then that is actually might make Peridot actually viable to mine in shafts. People did it anyway, but
I'm
if they
gonna
made
be
the shafts
streaming
better,
right
oh my
now
god.
as this video's live, so if I get one in the alpha, maybe you can see it, but I probably won't be on the alpha. All
I would love
gemstones-
to see
here's
a
the big-
Peridot
here's
shaft
the
for
big
this
change.
video.
Mining gemstones is going to be significantly better than mining mithril. So on stream, I will be creating most likely
I'm probably gonna make a Peridot route.
a functional amethyst, ruby, jade, sapphire route because it's going to be way faster to use gems
The only problem is everybody else is gonna be doing this
to
though.
spawn shafts. Now, the only problem
Why am I doing this?
is
Sorry,
it's going to be faster.
doing this 6-7.
You are going to get a
Alright, I need to hurry up and release this real quick. Let's just lock it.
bunch of
I probably mess up and stumble over words a lot, but it doesn't really matter. I'll just get rid of the blank space and we can watch it on stream. There's no reason for me to be messing around, really.
Apollo's runs, Nucleus runs. You don't have to see King Yokers.
Won't tungsten and umber prices go up?
And I think that's really about it for the mining. Oh, they also nerfed.
That is a very good point.
Oh, they also nerfed Manic Miner to 500 mining fortune. I don't know if that's a nerf or if that's a buff. Let's actually go.
My game crashed, bro. They were nerfing me. Hypixel admins were nerfing me.
So they nerfed the shit out of Manic Miner. If they release this, I think my game just crashed. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. It was 1K before. Okay, so I'm gonna. Somebody in my chat told me this. It was 1K per Manic Miner. So they nerfed the shit out of coal. So if you are a coal enjoyer, that is 500 mining fortune gone. So coal is probably gonna.
Coal is kind of cooked. I'm gonna be honest.
Bit hard to mount perk.
I didn't even know what that was, bro. It's a useless perk. It doesn't
Cards
matter.
are reduce the drop rate, and I think that's it. But anyway, that is all the mining changes. Lots of W's for me because I'm a shaft miner. However,
All right, that's probably good, right, guys? All right, let me export this.
I think that's a good video. I think I did okay.
I probably should emphasize coal being nerfed. Let's do that. I think that would be better for the thumbnail. You guys think so? I think it would be better. What do you guys think? Dude, can I move? Okay, I'll just make a new one. I like that more. Yeah, changing Mithril powder grinding method. The new method is gonna be it's gonna be doing bird mines commissions. That looks good. All right, let's upload this video real quick. I'm going to have to turn this off because I don't want to leak anything. But I appreciate you guys being here. I love you guys. I know this is different to the normal stream. Mining buffed on alpha. Let's plan. Cool. All right, now let me do this. Create, upload video. Let me export real quick. Stream might lag a little bit here. Did Rail already drop the update? His video? I wouldn't be surprised. He has like the methods, bro. He can edit really quickly. I'm gonna assume he did. He's insane. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, bro. I'm gonna beat him to it. Nice. Just as I max Mithril, they make it easier. Watch my video that I'm about to drop in like 2 seconds. Just waiting for it to update. Reaper doesn't work at all. Yep. Reaper got nerfed. Reaper, if you swap with Reaper, it doesn't work. They take the buffs away, which honestly is definitely an interesting change. You guys got to remember though, it's an alpha, so if people complain about something, they'll probably just remove it. I mean, that's not always true. It's not always true, but you got to think Cruz, you have to think. Everybody else is also getting this nerf. So your money per hour isn't really going to change because everybody else is getting nerfed. Right? If you think about it. So all the prices of stuff is going to go up. So I don't think you need to be too upset about it. I don't think you need to be too upset about it. Is this... How should I grind Mithril right now? I would wait. I wouldn't grind Mithril right now. I would wait. Unless you have nothing else to do. What should I title the video? Insane alpha mining changes. Mining is now buffed on the alpha. Crazy mining changes in the alpha. Something like that. Okay, it's done. Alpha came out. Cool. The quality's kind of mid, but wait, what can I expect? It's not going to be good. The lighting wasn't good. Oh, let me stop recording. Oh, I wasn't recording this anyway. Cool. Oh, I think my Microsoft crashed. Nope. It's thinking. All right. Crazy new buffs and nerfs for mining on the alpha. This is Skyblock. In this video, we talk about all of the new mining changes as well as new items in mining. Cool. Hypixel. Skyblock. Iron Man's? Yeah, I saw some stuff about that. Because of Manic Miner? Yeah, that's tragic, bro. Diamond mining got nerfed as well. I didn't even think about that. Well, I don't really like diamond mining, so I wasn't really going to talk about that in the video. But yes, diamond mining would also be nerfed if this is a thing. Let me do Discord. Why the fuck would you ever get 10 mil EXP? I just saw a dude who had like 100 million. All right. Video is up. Just have to post it. All right. Video's out. I'm gonna put the link in chat if you guys want to go over there, type a comment because you love me. I would appreciate it. Awesome. All right. We can react to the video on stream. And mining has got a bunch of changes, and as you guys know, I am the mining guy, so I figured Done did that. Thank you, I appreciate it.
I would go over all these changes real quick. In this
Oh, I'm
update,
not
they
sure.
release a lot of cool things, which I'm gonna go recommend you watch Aurelius's video on. I don't have it linked because it's probably not made yet, but I'm gonna say that you should probably go watch his video because he's a way better news person than me. But I'm gonna go over stuff that is important for mining. Because
Reacting to the reaction is
pretty
crazy.
much the first change is that they migrated the Glaciite Tunnels pity to a pity menu, and to let me show you that, if you go in game real quick, lag out. If you do /pity, you get to see the glaciite tunnels, and it shows you all of the different cool changes that you can get. So it'll show you the pity that you need and everything on those lines.
I think that's a cool like quality of
They've
life thing.
unlocked the mythic armor.
Now, this pet
which I'm
sucks.
gonna be honest, it's pretty
It's
shit.
ass.
Nobody's actually gonna be using this unless it's not 100% less energy, which means it's.
I would like to try some Hybridillo stuff. That would be cool. Hybridillo would be pretty sweet, I think. I was talking about this earlier. I think it could be cool, but I don't know. I'm not intelligent enough to do that.
Mining. You might be able to do some interesting tech where you're able to do the semi-armadillo mining longer, which could make more money. We'll have to do some.
I'm gonna like
testing
my
with
own
that,
video.
but I don't think it's gonna be anything beneficial. Next mining change.
What's up? What's up, Art?
That
Welcome back.
obviously the mythic armadillo, and also armadillos have 400 energy, and I don't know what they had initially. I think they might have had 300. So maybe, like I said, there's some stuff that you could potentially get, and the way to upgrade it comes from.
This video is gonna get me 50 billion views, by the way,
So,
which is really sad. That just because Hypixel updates, you get hella views. It's kind of sad, but whatever. I don't really care. I'm not sad that my content is shit.
cool things. Travel score to Nucleus is not an MVP plus requirement, so a lot of people were bitching and complaining about that. That's not a problem anymore, so nobody can bitch and complain about that. Also, pretty much every Mithril Powder event got buffed. Raffle got buffed, giving you 10k Mithril Powder, and then each ticket now gives you 25, which is insane. Goblin Raid got buffed. Each Goblin kill gives you 50.
All right, all of you guys who were asking about the Mithril Powder changes, every Mithril reward you could get has been buffed by about at least 100%. At least 100%. Nucleus drop prices are about to drop hard. You are so correct. Pretty much you're able to drop at least 7, 8... I was about to say 6, 7. At least 7 to 8 seconds off of your runs. Now, if they would just fix Bal, that would be huge for the game. But they're not going to.
Insane. Mithril Gorman event is no longer useless, and you can get infinite tasty Mithril, which is nice. All commissions now give powder, and Dwarven Mines commissions are going to be the new meta.
Now, for all the people who are asking about Mithril Powder, yeah, this is what you're going to do for Mithril Powder. You're going to get a Powder Pumpkin, which I should make a new video on powder mining, but I think I'll wait for the update to actually drop, and then I'll make a new video. Why is Ally at 1.2 bill? Wait, so if you're Heart of the Mountain 10, each comm gives 1k Mithril Powder? Is that what it says? I don't think that's what it says. Wait, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Each of these is doubled if you're Heart of the Mountain 10. Yeah, you get 1k powder. I didn't even talk about that. I should have talked about that. I kind of glossed over it. Huh. That's what happens when you rush videos. It's whatever. I don't really care. That would have been a good shout. Good shout, Nameless, but I should have talked about that. Fuck, dude. That sucks. Yeah, that's a good shout. Damn. I can't believe I missed that. Whatever.
Most likely to get...
Anyway, we'll skip through this. Pretty much, yeah, I think the video's fine. I don't think there's any issues. Okay. Let's see what Rail's talking about.
It did get nerfed by 50%, I agree. Or just add, like, you know, to other areas of the game. You know, a buff here, a buff there, whatever. Yeah, it does make it a little weird with the pickaxe abilities all being different like that. But, I mean, the Mithril Powder rates are good. That's solid. Yeah. I'm excited we got something as well as EJ. I'm very excited about it. The video I'll be working on right after this. Anyway, yeah, they also need to work on NPC sell price.
He's not making his video, bro. I really needed him to make his video, bro. Because he talks about it way better than I do. Anyway. Yeah, everybody go watch this video if you haven't. Let's actually play the game now, I guess. I think it's time to play the game. Let's work on that Peridot route we were talking about. Let's work on that. You guys excited? You guys excited for new content? I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for new content. It is awesome. Especially mining content. Oh, it's peak. So peak. Picked a good time to get into shafting? Yeah, you did, bro. Manic Miner changes shit. To be fair, if you mine coal or diamonds, I don't really like you. I'm so deadass, I might quit. I think you just need to wait. I think you need to wait. I'm Heart of the Mountain 7 is still going to be meta. It'll be more... The new method is waiting to... Don't touch Mithril Powder until you get Heart of the Mountain 10, then go back and then do... Which you were supposed to really do anyway. Go back and do Dwarven Mine commissions. Let's say you do 10,000 Dwarven Mine commissions with powder buff perks and stuff. You're going to make, like, probably a mil Mithril Powder an hour. It's probably going to be that simple. You're gonna get like people are gonna grind Mithril Powder. You can get like 100 million in like 100 hours probably. It's gonna be insane. Mithril Powder. People should not be complaining about Mithril Powder anymore. Coal and diamonds are boring because there's no like interactive content with it. It's fucking boring. Someone manipulated skeleton keys to 40 mil. Yeah, you're a dumbass if you buy any of that. The scuttles is gonna be worthless because people don't realize how bad Armadillo is. Armadillo is mid. It's mid. It's mid. Now, if you're one of those people who's decided they want to do Sapphire with Armadillo, that could be interesting. Someone needs to try that and let me know. I'm interested. If somebody can figure out like some crazy Sapphire Armadillo route, like that'd be interesting. I would be interested in that. Do you think the next Tuesday will the update will drop? Maybe. Probably not though. I don't know. That's a good question. Hypixel admins tend to drop the update the week after, but I'm not really sure. 420 by the way. Alright, we're not gonna play the alpha. Bro. I think my Microsoft account got disconnected yet again. Just keep asking me questions, chat. I'll answer your questions. I hope it drops. I don't know. Nope. Oh, I have an Xbox update. I have to update Xbox. I might sell it ablaze. If you're gonna do that, I wouldn't do it. Like, I wouldn't do it. You gotta understand. You gotta understand how economics works, alright? Economics works in a way where if every player is nerfed, the prices of the items aren't going to change, or they're going to stay the same because everybody's nerfed. Everybody's fucking nerfed. It's not just you, you know? I didn't even know I had this game on my computer. The fuck? I don't care about money. So what, you're just doing it for fun, I guess? I mean, okay. All I wanted was 10 mil XP. I mean, you still have a week. Just put in like 324-hour sessions, bruh. I don't know. I don't know how to help you, am I gonna be honest, my guy? Alright, let's try relaunching Minecraft. I don't know why it's fucking with me right now. I really don't know why my Minecraft is bugging. 50-second kill.
Just want to go to diamond mining. I don't need that much mithril. Should I get Heart Mountain 10? I've never done diamond mining, so I don't know. I think it would be better for you to just go to mining coal and look at stuff in there, because I couldn't really explain it very well. I haven't done diamond mining very effectively. I'll turn the music back on in a second. I'm just, let me ping everybody in the Discord about the video. Alright. Guess I'll do E-Man. Yeah, E-Man shouldn't have any changes. I don't think. Alright, let me put the music back on. You actually lose money? I guess. Alright, sweet. Minecraft's working now. Alright, let's work on this new route. Why is it not showing up? Alright, alright. He's like 3 mil an hour? Yeah, 3 mil of 90 mil, by the way. So I think mining any gemstone besides ruby would be good. So you still hit the normal vein, maybe, and then you just, instead of doing this, you just go down here and you just mine these gemstones. So you would just... I think the route would just be pretty similar. You just mine gems instead. Because each of these is 8. Each of these would be 8 pity values, right? So each cluster is giving you, like, what, 100? Probably? My game wouldn't, like, fucking break immediately. Holy shit, my game is bugging. I don't know. Hold on. Everything above part of Mount 7 for gemstone or shaft mining. So I'll say it's 7 and grind mithril on the update drops. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think the route would be pretty similar. Also, my game is freezing really bad. I don't know why. Ugh. Let's see here. It's still doing it. I don't... Ping was mining when? I don't know. Maybe with the Dungeon Breaker they'll figure something out. So instead of mithril, you would just... They did say that. I don't like Peridot. I don't think Peridot would be meta. I don't think Jade would be meta either, but...
I think you would just mine whatever's like most profitable. And whenever you get your ability back, you just go over here. You just don't break this one. And then you would continue with this. So really your routes are not really changing. Yeah, bro. I really thought they were duped, I'm gonna be honest, when you said that. I trust people too much. I don't trust links, though. I don't trust people who, like, send me links. I don't really trust those. I had to, like, verify them myself. Move to Chicago. Real, bro. And then you would just mine the sapphire. So my sounds are bugging. I like turn my sounds off or something? Oh, I did. Do this. Then you would still picko this. Oh my god. What the fuck happened there? What did I miss? Go watch the video, cool. You missed a bunch of shit. Mining buff? Yeah. Go watch the video. And then come back. It's not a long video. I got part 3 ready, bro. I'm workshopping today. I don't know. We might have to wait on part 3. Wish they would have fixed ping. Yeah. Well, they did drop the Dungeon Breaker. We are allegedly getting it this next week, hopefully. I don't know. What do they say in the patch notes? We would also like to let you know we would release another patch, the alpha, in the near future. So it's not dropping anytime soon, allegedly. This update is probably not dropping for a while, if I had to guess. Right now, if you want to make money, I recommend doing tungsten and umber mining to make skeleton keys. Because they're going to be very high in price, as somebody stated earlier. I don't remember who. But these are just going to go up. If you have a bunch of umber on you, like, I would recommend that. That's a good idea. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to do that. It's an I-ite buff? Nah, you don't understand. It's a crazy buff. It's a crazy buff to Mithril Powder, bro. It's a bigger buff for the nons compared to us, since we already have max Mithril Powder and stuff, but it's a crazy update. Like, it significantly makes the hard part of mining not that difficult. Like, no one can complain about the grind for mining now, because it's not even that bad. Anybody who had the excuse of Mithril Powder takes too long is a liar. You just can't. Hypermax people will think this is useless. We're working on a BP7 route now. And if we can find Peridot veins that are more than 19 blocks that we can picko, it's going to be better to picko those than Glaciite. So we have to do some testing. I'm sure... What's the buff? Go watch the video. But it's a lot of Mithril Powder buffs, Manic Miner nerf, some other stuff. For real? Yeah, man. Well, if you just do the math, it's pretty simple. 10 pity value per Peridot. I mean, that's pretty insane with a Pico. So if there's 20 veins of Peridot in a vein, we were just talking about this in Mining Coal, you should Pico that because you would be getting 200 pity points for just that one vein of Peridot. We can go do some math real quick after this shaft. Thought I killed you already. I know that coal miners are very upset, though. Mythos spawning finna die? Yep. It'll be way faster to just mine BP7 gems and, Pico Glaciite. Depending on your Pico veins, though, it might be better to Pico gemstones, like Peridot or Aquamarine or whatever. Whatever's closest, because Aquamarine, Peridot, Citrine, and Onyx all give 10 pity point values now. I'll drop a new video. I'll drop a new shaft mining guide probably, or like at least a new showcase of my waypoints or some shit. I probably shouldn't, considering it's gonna get leaked, but whatever. I don't know. We'll see. That might be like a stream only kind of thing. Very interesting update though. I'm very excited. I hope that video does well too. My last mining buff video did very well, so maybe this one will do good. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm always happy when there's a mining update. What's up, Hal? KS... what? Why is my college trying to get me to go to Italy, bro? I'm not going to Italy. That shit is not free. Unless they're paying for it. I should make the thumbnail of the stream the thumbnail of the video. I probably won't do that. How much you make in a sapphire? Not enough to justify mining it, to be honest. I'm also kind of selling the bread because I got a piss, so I'm not playing very good. Make around 7 mil? Yeah, I make around something like that. I don't have a fillet of fish on either. I need to get that. Fillet of fish, fillet of fortune, bro. I'm a fat ass. I've never even had that sandwich. I don't know why I said that. Fillet of fish is kind of nasty. Oh, I have one in my hotbar. Oops. You have 0 ping? What do you mean? I said I make around that. I didn't say I make exactly 7 mil. I'm like debating if Armadillo spawning would be crazy. What if you Armadillo like Peridot or something to like spawn? With the new Armadillo perks, maybe you could like Armadillo a shaft. I don't know if that would work. Or not, like try to spawn with an Armadillo. Too tacky? Yeah, it might be too tacky. It could work though. No room for XP pets? I don't do that anyway though. I don't care about XP pets. I might try it on update day. I might try it. We'll see. It's not like you're expecting to make any money. Mining might be hitting a golden age, yeah. If that does work, then I'm going to make a video on that, and it could potentially work a lot, because if you do it on that one area with all the Peridot veins, and you just leave and come back, I think you could be making similar numbers to that. Potentially. This update could skyrocket your career? Yeah, I know, bro. This is where I need to come out again and become the mining guy officially. I mean, it's not like I'm having a bad time mining anymore. I'm actually having a pretty good time mining. Like, I don't mind doing it. No pun intended. What was I gonna check after that? Oh, I was gonna check Peridot, see what the veins look like. I genuinely think there could be some tech with Armadillo mining, though. I think there's potential there to spawn with Armadillo. I'm thinking about it. There's potential. You need to upload Dorelius when it comes to mining? Yeah, I already did. He hasn't even posted his video yet, so... I think... Well, because I was going to make a video like Dorelius. I had a thumbnail ready where I was going to talk about Reaper changes and all that, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do mining, and then I just got it out. I think I'm just going to focus purely on mining and then commentary videos every now and then when I feel like it. Please no Dillo tech? Nah, I'm adding it, bro. As soon as that comes out, I'm gonna be the first one using it. I want to try it, bro. It could be crazy. Umber Wizard solid profit. Yeah, if you want super fast, I think Dillo would be the meta. Can you use 2 Dillos? I don't think you can do that. I think they just share the same like energy. There's definitely potential though. I can see it working. And I'm going to talk to Gemstone Mineshaft discussion about this because I think there's potential, bro. Everybody get ready to get another Quick Claw for your Armadillo. Seafoam skins are coming back, boys. Wait, I might have to buy a Seafoam skin. How much are Seafoam skins? 60 mil with good RNG? Yeah. That doesn't show me the price. It's time to invest in Seafoam skins, boys. Does Dillo even give pity? That's a good question. We should figure that out. Thank God I bought Pendant. Yeah, everything's gonna go up in price. I would assume Dillo gives pity. We'll test it after this. We got a couple things we need to test. Sorry, the shaft was really bad. I have to piss so bad right now. So I'm gonna piss and then we can figure out some tech stuff. How should you make an hour doing this? It just depends. Low ends of 20, high ends of 70. Should I start part 3? Nah. We'll do it another stream. This stream's too out of the blue techie. Trying to figure stuff out. This stream has most potential for viewers is what I'm trying to say. Don't want to scare everybody away. That can be for a stream when it's more personal. And like all the tech stuff drops. Like I don't need to worry about like trying to figure stuff out. Yeah, I did really bad there. That might have been the worst Sapphire Shaft I've ever done. Alright, let me go piss real quick and then we can figure some stuff out. Half the people who are watching here are probably for the update. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're gonna be scared away if I'm not talking about the update. Which is why I'm fine with people asking questions right now. I'm in the mood to answer questions, because I'm happy, because I'm excited about the update. Allegedly. So! What we need to do is count Peridot. Is there a vein? Like, could I potentially hear, like... I don't think that was a lot. Let me switch lobbies. This is gonna give me a Peridot shaft now. Bow ride. I know a 19 spot. I think here would probably be the best bet. Excuse me. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 22, but could you like hit all of these? I think there's potential there. I'm not sure though. Well, if we discount these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it broke 26 blocks there. I'm gonna assume those were all gemstones. So that's a 260 pity vein right here. Let me mark this. $260 pity here. Should Dillo, Peridot, Pico, and Glaciite. Yeah, you're right. Let's see if it works first. Well, obviously I know it's gonna work. Or, well, we have to get back to the old Armadillo. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, how much is a seafoam? Is there none on the auction house? Somebody donate $1 right now. I'll buy the lowest bin. Deadass. I'll sell all this right now and buy it. Deal? Alright.
I want to see if I can like find someone selling one. That's so brain dead if I actually do that though. Let me fix my camera real quick. It's a little blurry. Okay, before you send the $1, don't send the $1 yet. If you can hear me, don't send the $1. I don't even know if it's gonna work. I don't know if the pity is gonna... We need to test first before you send the $1. We need to test to see if I can actually get a mine. Why is it? Oh, because of auto pet. I see. Let me turn this off. We need to see if we can actually get a mine shaft. Because if I can't get a mine shaft, there's no point in me using this, right? If we can get a mine shaft with this, then I will say sure. Hello? Can I break this? Okay, I don't even think you can you not use this on... Oh yeah, you can't use this on, yeah, you can't use this. Huh? It only breaks in the hollows? Yeah, you can't even use it anyway. So never mind. I may have lost the plot a little bit there. Unless the mythic one changes that. Wait, let me go back. Let me go in my video real quick. If it does change it, then we could have potential. Let's see here. Oops. Wow, 76 views in less than an hour. That's insane. That's actually crazy. Here. Nope, still says in the Crystal Halls. That's really unfortunate. I think they should... If they're gonna make it mine shafts, because one of the items you need for a mine shaft, or to even upgrade it, is in a mine shaft. So why wouldn't you be able to use an armadillo in a mine shaft? You know what I'm saying? Like, to get the upgrade, you need to go into a mine shaft to loot a Vanguard corpse. Or shouldn't you be able to use it wherever? It'd be very overpowered. I don't see how it would be overpowered. Like you said, it's techie, because you don't get any of the pristine or anything. It would be very techie. To 1/4 its pity, then it would just be fucking useless. I think it would be an interesting change. I'm actually gonna go propose that on the forums. Let me see. Would spawn my... Yeah, you would spawn him fast, but that's not really what I mean. How do I reply? Oh, is that just like share? How do I reply to this? Is there like an actual way to reply? Dude, I've never used the forums. Oh, I'm not logged in. That's why. Oops. Alright. You're a nerd? Yeah, I know. Let's see. What should we say? Overall good changes. It's not letting me use my semicolon.
Overall, good changes. However, the scuttle thing for the armadillos should allow it to mine in the glaciate tunnels, making an item upgrade that's from the glaciate tunnels not be able to use in the tunnels is kind of silly, is what I say. I think that's probably correct. It's probably okay. Can you 6-tick Ruby? I don't know. Probably okay. Endgame mines can make a good chunk from Ruby chain. I've heard that. I don't know how true that is, though. Oh, did Duralius post his video? Nice. Should we watch the Duralius video? Probably not, right? We don't need to watch it. We already know most of the stuff that happened. Unless you guys want to, then I will. But I don't think we need to. Yes, you guys do want to watch it? Okay. That's fine. Let me fix this. I have it stretched because it would show, like... I would have, like, my school stuff pulled up, and it would, like, leak a bunch of stuff, but I don't have anything pulled up, so we could just have it be normal. Get the ZJ2 guy out of here. Alright, let's see. Duralius.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host, Aurelius, and today we're going to be going over Skyblock Update 0.23.5, currently on the Alpha Network, including a bunch of improvements to the Iron Man game mode, the Hoppity Pity meter, or Hoppity Pity system, as well as a ton of other changes.
I think this is going to be a good update. There's 2 updates I don't really like.
I just want to say, please make sure to like and subscribe down below, as it really helps out a lot. Thank you so much. We have, in fact, hit 80K.
W's.
Code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, so here we are on the forums. We're going to be going over a lot of stuff here, mostly because a lot of this information is relatively technical. There's not a ton to go over in the game right now. Many of these things are just kind of changes and number changes and things like that. So let's get into it. The first thing is probably the most clear cut. They've added a new pity system. You can do /pity to see all of the pity systems. And this includes the Crimson Isle Trophy Fish, the Glaciate Tunnels Mine Shaft system, the Garden with the Spaceman. Every 3,000th visitor is guaranteed to be a Spaceman. Hoppity's Hunt.
That's a good change.
Every 500 eggs is guaranteed to be a Mythic Rabbit.
That's a good
Every
change,
2,500 is guaranteed to be a Divine
Hoppity's
Rabbit.
like the worst
Keep in mind,
thing ever.
You are going to get a rabbit that you don't have yet, so don't worry
That's
about
a good
that
change,
now.
too.
It will have an
Hoppity is literally the
and
worst
on
thing ever.
Moonblade Marsh, there will be 3 of those for the Fish, the Mob the Fish, and the Tree the Fish, which is pretty notable. Keep in mind, there will be some retroactive pity, and they might change some of the numbers as well. There's also going to be tab list widgets.
At least it's only SPXP.
Systems, meaning you can view
It's
your
just so
pity
brain
in
dead.
real time. Very good feature. I like this. They're also saying
This
that
this
more
whole
may be
this whole
potentially added in the
system
future.
this whole system.
They want
oh,
it to
shit.
be for drops that are part of the.
Can you shut up for a second? Sorry, I didn't mean that. This whole system's good. I really like that. Everything needs pity. To be honest, you should not have to spend 7 billion hours just because you're sucking up on an RNG meter, bro. It's terrible. I mean, it is an MMO, but if you do a lot of the task and you're just getting fucked by RNG, it should have a pity system. RNG meter is different because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about RNG meter. RNG meter because you're adding coins to the economy, but like pity is just something that you need Skyblock XP. If it's for Skyblock XP, like you are not getting money out of it. You're just wasting your fucking time. I don't know. I don't really mess with that. But I like this change a lot. So it's good.
Progression of the game, so that kind of makes a lot of sense. We also have a few Iron Man W's, targeted improvements to the Iron Man game mode. Notably, we have Iron Man Shen's Auctions, in which Iron Man profiles can now participate in Shen's Auctions
sucks.
Completely separately from normal profiles. This will help
Dude, this update is so funny. Normal profile conversion. You just like hate your game. Like honestly though, if you're a high level Iron Man, you're not gonna do this. If you're like a mediocre Iron Man and you're like level 300 and you're kind of getting bored of Iron Man, maybe that would be good. Can you put it a little louder? Yeah, sure, man. If you're a higher level Iron Man, you're not gonna do this. You've already made it. There's no point in doing that. If you do this and you're a high level Iron Man, it makes no sense. It's like stupid. Unless like you want to buy like super high level dyes that you can't get anymore, then maybe. But even then, it's like, why spend so many hours just to convert your shit over? Like, that's so stupid. I think they should just get rid of this. This is just incentivizing stupid people. I don't know. I don't like this. This is one of those changes that I think is just not needed. You should have to deal with what you chose to begin with. If you're a normal profile, you shouldn't be allowed to switch to Iron Man, and if you're an Iron Man, you shouldn't be allowed to switch to back. You should just have to deal with it. Make a new profile if you want to deal with anything else. I think they should get rid of this. This is bad. It's just like so stupid. And if you do this, you are an ultimate loser, bro. You are an ultimate loser. Anyway.
Field. There's a reduced quantity of items available, though, and any items earned through Iron Man Shen's auctions are automatically soulbound. Next, we also have a good one. This is normal profile conversion. If you are playing on an Iron Man, you will have the ability to convert to a normal profile.
Yeah,
so
you should have to
it's
just
relatively simple.
thug it out.
You'll press the button, you'll have to wait 30 days, and then you'll have to give a final confirmation that you want to convert. If you ever want to cancel during the 30 days, you'll need to restart the cooldown all over again. Iron Man co-ops are also able to convert, but the process is a little different. Each person has 3 days, keep that in mind, to vote once someone starts the process, and if at any
Dude, imagine you're a hardcore Iron Man and your friend gets online and he's like, "Fuck you, you're a normal profile now." Dude, that'd be so funny. Holy shit, that would be hilarious. I hope that happens. I really do hope that happens, because that'd be so funny. I smell all hyper packs, people saying I'm top 1 Iron Man. They do that anyway, bro. I'm gonna be honest. They always do that. They always do that, I'm telling you. But it would be so funny if, like a number 1 Iron Man has a friend on his profile, and he's just like, nah, I'm gonna fucking change him to a normal profile. You can cancel it? Oh, okay, that's lame. Is that what it says? Oh, if somebody has second thoughts. Okay.
someone votes
That's lame. Come on, Hypixel. You should be able to fuck with
no
people.
or doesn't vote in time, the conversion process will fail. If everyone votes yes, though, the 30-day wait will begin, and if at any point during the 30 days someone has second thoughts, they can go back into the menu and stop.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to check Discord, see if we got any new mining changes in Mining Cult. Everybody already knows this. Yeah, we're still just saying the same thing. We're all having the idea that pickoing this Peridot Bane is probably a good idea. We'll after we watch the rest of the Rail video, we'll talk about Peridot pickoing and other stuff. Let's see what people are saying in here. A lot of yapping going on. Yeah, just a lot of yapping.
Process. Keep in mind, they want this to be an anti-impulsive decision-making thing. They don't want you to impulsively be like, oh, this grind sucks. I want to remove my Iron Man. You know, that's not really something that you're going to be able to do. You want to be able to make sure that the player base knows what they're doing. They're actually choosing willingly to stop being an Iron Man player. That is the goal with this.
Like I said, I don't think this is healthy for the game. I don't think this is healthy. I think you should just be stuck. I think you should be stuck. I don't think you should be able to change. I'm not a big fan of this. I think some people will like it, and I think some people will hate it, but I'm not a very big fan. What do you guys feel about this? Because it makes sense on paper, but it's just so weird. I don't like it. I feel like somebody like Fearless would do this. Like, Fearless would fucking do this, bro, I swear. Pretty weird. Yeah, I don't like it. This sucks. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Rail said it was cool, but I don't really think I agree with that. We usually agree with one another, but I don't think you should be able to do that. It just seems silly. Like, why would you go out of your way to pick an Iron Man just to change it? Like, that's just kind of silly to me. Whatever.
And I really do like this system.
I think it's cool. Well, the concept of it is cool, but, like, why go through the pain of going through an Iron Man and then just change it? Like, I think you should just be stuck. I don't think you should be able to change it. It feels weird. It just feels like such a weird
I'll show it off
change.
in game now. So if you want to convert your profile back to a normal one, you go over to your...
If you're a teenager with free time becoming an adult, it works. Just start a normal profile, and then when you have time, go back to your Iron Man. It's not like making a normal profile is hard. Like, I've proved that you can make millions of coins in 2 seconds. Like, if you start a new profile. Like 20? Yeah, if you're like level 20 and you hate the game. But are you gonna wait 30 days to do that? If you're level 20, you could, in those 30 days, you could straight up make a new profile and get further. So I don't think that would even make sense either. It's just such a stupid update. The 30-day window makes it dumb. The 30-day window makes it pretty stupid, and the fact that it's also just stupid in general. I think it's pretty stupid. Coming from a guy who is stupid, it is definitely stupid. Want to get some more lighting? Ugh. It's just dumb, bro. It doesn't make sense. Like, you're not gonna wait 30 days if you're level 10 to change to a normal profile. You would just start another profile.
Iron Man profile, you click on it, and then boom, you can press the button right here, convert to a normal profile. You click on it again, and you submit a conversion request. Everyone online, or at least everyone in my profile, would have to press this button to convert. They would have to vote. As you can see, you may change your vote at any point. So if I vote no, then boom, the vote is immediately canceled. Anyone can do that. It doesn't just have to be me.
Yeah, 35 days is long. I don't really like that. They say it's because they don't want you to like rush into it, but I feel like you would never rush into something like this. You would just be like, I don't like Iron Man, I'm gonna switch. It's like they're trying to guilt trip you to keep you playing, which is just stupid.
It could be anyone
It's so
on the
dumb.
profile or anyone on one of your profiles. If everyone votes
Alright,
yes,
we're gonna move past this because I don't really
on
care.
This auction, skins and barn skins and helmets.
Oh,
and
so yeah, you can buy cosmetics. So you can buy cosmetics now, by the way. Like, if you can buy cosmetics from the AH because on Iron Man, right? Is that what this is?
and
Oh no, they're just adding skins to. Is that what
Auction
this
house
is?
now exists, as you can see here.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. This is just brain dead. No one cares about this. You can add cosmetic. It's a cosmetic tab. Wait. Iron Man notice. While on Iron Man profile, you cannot use the auction house other than buying cosmetics. Oh yeah. So if you're an Iron Man player, you have no reason to switch to a normal profile now. Literally zero. There is zero reason to switch to a normal profile if you're on Iron Man. You have separate Shen's auctions, and you can buy cosmetics. Why would you ever switch? That was literally the Iron Man players' 2 biggest arguments of all time. So there's no reason to switch. Which just begs the question of the previous thing we were talking about. Like, what's the point of that? I don't know. It seems kind of stupid.
Cosmetics. Another thing to note related to the cosmetics tab in the auction house is that you are able to buy a custom amount of booster cookies rather than any of the preset amounts like before, so that's cool for the Iron Man Bazaar. There's also
That's
a
so
Dwarven
niche.
Iron Man guild. This is right above where you spawn in the Dwarven Mines. This has a few NPCs that introduce players to the Iron Man profile, and also the main NPC, this guy, just has a
Holy RuneScape copy, by the way.
tab that opens up that you can see, you know, hey, you want to join an Iron Man profile? You want to make one? Here you go. So that's something notable as well. Here is the area. It is right above the Dwarven Mines entrance, as you can see.
I feel like if they were gonna
You
do
can
that,
see
they should have
here
put
there's
that like
Ian who you
earlier
talk
in the
to,
game.
and he basically just goes over what the Iron Man experience is. He also pops up the menu to create an Iron Man profile. There's Ivan, who basically just tells you that they made an Iron Man, but they de-ironed. And there's Ivy over here in the corner, who makes a joke about Iron Man players being very proficient at mining, probably diamonds. Next, we have a pretty big
Speaking of mining diamonds, that shit's nerfed. Good luck, Iron Man players.
section. This is a bunch of quality of life changes to a lot of areas of the game. The first is that there is Thorn Shard changes in dungeons. It now drops exclusively from Master Mode Floor 4 100% of the time in Emerald Chest and above as a bonus. It is now also a Legendary Shard with the ID of L48. There's also a Scarf Shard. This drops exclusively from Master Mode Floor 2 100% of the time in Emerald Chest and above as a bonus. This gives
2%.
you
Wait,
up to
20% dungeon
more
class
dungeon
XP?
class
Wait,
experience,
I didn't even
which
see
is
that. That's
a
fire.
lot. Very, very good change. In
Wow,
this
that's
regard.
fire.
There's
I never even
also
saw that.
a change here related to Livet's clones now being human and arcane. Fair enough. whatever.
Who cares?
Next up, we have farming changes. They have doubled the pest damage buff provided by the Praying Mantis Shard. Field mice are now elusive mobs. They replaced the Mosquito Pet's Fool Me Once perk with a new one. This perk is called Bloodsucker's Betrayal, and it makes it so that pest traps work up to 20%
Who gives a
faster.
shit?
Also, if you participated in multiple farming contests, you'll now receive the best metal out of the crops that you farmed. Previously, it was kind of just whatever. Like, if you farmed a million, I don't know, melon, and, I don't know, 1.5 million wheat, and for some reason the contest was weird and you got a lower one from the wheat, like a lower tier of the thing, then you would get the lower tier. This is a little bit different now.
That's
and
so
they changed
convoluted.
that.
I'm confused
Next
in my
up,
brain.
in terms of fishing changes, we have Bobbin Time. It got a small change that is pretty good. The max player amount has been lowered to 5, and the stats were doubled per player. This isn't really that big of a deal in terms of the stats you get, but it is effectively a buff because you'll have to have less people around you. The Ember Armor's Netherlord ability.
I was thinking about how that was a nerf, but I don't think it is because in Diana parties you only have like 5 people. So like what would happen is Diana parties would be 5 people instead of 6, because I think Diana parties were 6. So you would just cut one person out. I think. I don't know how true that is. I'm pretty sure that's true though.
Is now disabled near fishing hotspots, which is notable. They also added raw cod to the fishing merchant, which is
Like,
a
who
pretty good
gives a
change.
fuck?
They've also adjusted the Totem of Corruption to now count as a deployable and only corrupt sea creatures that you spawn.
That might be the best change in the whole update. What the fuck? I didn't even read that either, dude. What? That's probably the best change out of the whole update. You can't corrupt other people's sea creatures now. You get double the stats per player, but half the amount of players. Yeah, you just have to change it. How many people were... But this change right here is single-handedly probably one of the best updates. Not being... People coming up and corrupting your nutcrackers or your... whatever. Like, holy shit, that was so annoying. That's a great change. I'm actually really excited about that. That's awesome.
Very, very interesting there. Next, in terms of foraging, there isn't a ton here. They've added a bunch of stuff to both the foraging sack and the bazaar, so that should be pretty nice. Notably, your Starland prizes, your bamboo, your sturdy bones, your stretchy
That was
sticks
needed.
have all been added to the foraging sack, meaning you will probably have a less full inventory. Shellwise, pandas, and joy dives also now respawn faster. Very, very good change. The Mythic Armadillo has been added, which is an upgrade from using a frozen
Also,
skew.
Speaking of the Mythic Armadillo, rest in peace to the 2 people who had the Mythic Armadillo and were like attempting to sell them or whatever, or like holding on to them. I mean, there's like sentimental value there, but that shit is so sad. I mean, it was gonna get added anyway eventually, right?
Which is a rare drop from Vanguard Corpses. Its new perk is Well Worked, meaning that you get 10% less energy charge when tunneling, which is pretty nice. They also have 400 energy, which is great. Another pretty...
It was cool until they didn't add it to the Glaciite tunnels. Now I don't really care about that. Also, I'm going to skip over all the mining stuff because I've already gone in depth about all of it. So there's no point in me even watching or seeing this part.
Second, fourth, and sixth appearance to get that perk early. They redeemed fourth hunt boxes and Shen's Regalia at the Shen's auction. Infinite Quiver is no longer disabled when you're sneaking. Rusty got around to organizing his shop menu into different categories. You can no longer hunt axe a mob that another player spawned. That's pretty interesting. On a mayor's third, fifth, and seventh appearance, they are now guaranteed to get their second, third, and fourth perk respectively. They have a 50% chance on their second, fourth, and sixth appearance to get that perk early.
That is awesome.
They reduced the minimum weight needed to get a skeleton the fish from 1,000-pound loudmouth bass to down to 50. Oops the fish, Spook the fish, and Chill the fish can now be auctioned as well.
Nice.
There's also a bunch of other changes. As you can see, it's a pretty packed day. The Scorpion Bow got changed. It is now the Spider Short Bow. It's also way cheaper to craft. It deals double damage to the Tarantula Broodfather egg sacs, and it is now a short bow. It also has reduced stats to compensate. The Mosquito Bow now deals triple damage to the Tarantula Broodfather's egg sacs, and they have made some changes here to the egg sacs.
I don't know if I like that.
You are really incentivized to bring the Mosquito Bow with you if you are going.
I like that in terms of them trying to like make it more useful in the Slayer, but it just seems like they're forcing you to use it, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I like that, because like a Terminator, you're not forced to use a Terminator for E-Man, you know? You don't have to use it. Or like, I mean, what's another good example? I mean, I guess Blaze and Zombie you are. You don't have to in Sven. I don't know. It's one of those secondary weapons, because you know your main weapon is the Scorpion Foil or whatever it's called. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like the main weapon should be the one that's used in the Slayer, and then the secondary is like something that you could use outside. But I don't know. Whatever.
Going to do tier 5s because obviously the triple damage here is going to be very good on these new 15 health 4 egg sacs. There are also a bunch of other changes to the boss here, but nothing too crazy as you can see. The Starborn Shard is now a water shard instead of a combat shard, which is pretty notable. Also keep in mind that points for hunting during Agatha's contests are now per mob instead of per shard to prevent players from getting way more points than intended. Some other changes here is that they reduced the scaling of enchantments that increased damage to specific mob types, so I imagine they're probably walking back a little bit of the use everything all at once. They might want the damage to be a little lower. The Soul Eater ultimate enchant is now capped at 1 million damage outside of dungeons.
I don't know about
Smite
that.
7 from Tomioka's shop. They capped the Maniac Miner pickaxe ability to 500 mining fortune. I don't know why they did this. This is a huge nerf.
Such a
Probably
dumb
a little
change.
much, especially for Iron Man. I hope they revert that. They nerfed Enchanted Hoppers to only give 70% of an item's NPC sell price, and unequipping Reaper armor now takes away stats from the Enrage bonus if they were active. A lot of people are going to be upset about that, but to be honest, it was probably a little overpowered to be able to swap your gear and get a huge damage bonus like that. I am not personally offended by this.
I'm not either,
this is
but I know
fine.
how people
They
are.
need to be able to design
I think
better
that's fine.
content in the future without having a bunch of gimmick armor swaps to make your damage.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I agree.
ridiculous. They've done this pretty much every single time there has been some sort of gimmick where you swapped your weapon or swapped your armor. This is nothing new, so I think this is fine.
Yeah, I think it
Fossil
is
item
too.
descriptions now no longer mention that they give fuel, as it's not their primary purpose. They can still be used for fuel, but it's a secret feature. Okay, I don't really know why this needs.
It's such a fucking
Pages,
useless
damn,
thing.
little
Why do you even
jockeys
talk
doing
about
the-
this? All right, everything else here is pretty useless. Thank you, Rail, for the quick little update. He's probably just gonna tell you to subscribe or use codes or whatever. Wait, what? To be honest, just re-add the fortune in other areas. Oh, I think they nerfed Glossy Mineral, but I don't really care about that. Anyways, yeah, that was that video. I think it was pretty good. How's my video doing? 102 views. Let's go, boys. Let's go. That'll probably hit the 3K range. But unless anybody else has any questions for me, does anybody have any questions? I think we can get back to gameplay. If I want to do gameplay, I don't really know. I'm still trying to think of what I'm gonna do for routes. Let me turn this back on. Because this right here, if you aim it correctly. Nah, I didn't aim it correctly. Oh, I don't have a god potion. I almost got cooked. What about Glossy Mineral? Yeah, I think Glossy Mineral got nerfed. The Fortune got nerfed or something. But I don't really care about Glossy Mineral. Get back to work? Yeah, probably. It's probably for the best. Glossy Mineral is not that good anyway. Past, it's good for mid game. Like if you're trying to get your mining set up, it's good, but I'm not really too worried about it. All right. Yeah, we'll worry about routes and stuff when it drops. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I guess. I think what I'm gonna do is, look at this guy. It's good for diamonds. True. I don't really like doing either of those, so I don't really care. But I think what is gonna be, unless you can, nah, I think you'll just skip up here. Like you'll break this, and then you'll come down. Break these. Then you just teleport once you get your ability up here. Pico.
I guess you just kind of have to like awkwardly go and then break these, break this, break this, break this, and by the time you can do this, then by the time you get over here, I mean, we don't have to just do Peridot as well. I'm thinking we only have to do Peridot. You don't have to just do Peridot. You can do whatever. So, like, if you wanted to go, you could still do that. You could. There's an aquamarine cave over here, I think. Like, once you get, if you're still not after this, if you still don't have pity, you could go over here. And no, this is not aquamarine. There's another Peridot right here. This vein right here is gonna cook. This is what we're gonna do. This is gonna cook. This vein right here is definitely gonna cook. Just made 500 mil in spirit mass. Nice, bro. This is gonna be insane. How much mining speed and fortune do I need to start gemstone mining? I'm not really too big on actual gemstone mining. I just do shaft mining. So I wouldn't really be the best person to answer that question. I suggest you do Mining Cult. Or join Mining Cult. They have a bunch of good stuff in there. This one is going to be crazy. This has potential. I mean, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That is 26. So that's 260 pity right there. Instantly. Instant 260. Which is way better than this 160. And all you have to do is just TP like 2 blocks. So, and I'm sure there's a better way to Pico this to get more. I just haven't got that yet. We're not really worried about it. Definitely potential here for sure. And if they do that, if they fix the armadillo to do it in the crystal halls, I think there's even more potential for sure. Or to do it in the glaciate tunnel, sorry. I don't think they will though, sadly. Shaft mining did not need a buff? I don't know. I think it did, honestly. You guys got to remember that shaft mining is really not that good. Unless you're buying Jasper shafts, like, consistently, it's really not that good. Oops. And considering more than half of my hours are shaft mining, I feel like I kind of am inclined to let you know that it's really not that good. Compared to what it used to be, it's not that good. I just do it because I have fun with it. For the amount of gear that you have to do shaft mining, it should honestly make more money. Like, coal is making more money than shaft mining, and you need, like, no gear. Like, with shitty gear, you can still make, like, 50 mil an hour with coal. But if you have shitty gear with shaft mining, it's like, you're making nothing. 80 mil an hour would be fair. I would say 60, 70 mil an hour would be fair. No pun there. Like, genuinely. Consistently, though. Like, consistently. You should not be, like, making 30 mil an hour with shaft mining. It's ridiculous. Like, I have hours where I'll make 80 mil if I'm lucky. Like, super lucky. And then, like, I'll have hours where I'll make 10 mil because I don't get a mineable shaft and I just get mithril with occasional lapis corpses that give me some profit. So you just gotta think it's a luck of the draw kind of thing, which is why it sucks,
really. That's really it. That's all I can say about it. It's luck of the draw. Will you get a Jasper Shaft or will you get fucking nothing is really what it is. The Spirit Mask so cheap? Cause I think they're adding more Spirit Masks to the shop. Or to like auction house or dark auction. Lustrous should be better than Glacial. I don't think so. And Lustrous is going to drop in price heavily. Because if you read the changes, I think there's going to be more mining fiestas. And there's going to be... It's easier to get gemstone... or what's it called? What are they even called? Glossy gemstones. I think. Somebody said something like that. I don't know how true that is. So that's really not going to be the case anymore. And I also just don't agree. Glacial is a Glacial is like heated for the mine shafts. Like Lustrous is like the thing you use to just mine everything, regardless of what it was. Lustrous is that all around. I don't want to swap. I don't want to swap to anything. I'm just gonna use it. I agree, Nameless. To be honest, I don't like the way the dark auction is. It's kind of shit. I need a cold potion. I'm gonna have to brew more soon. Glossy's gonna drop allegedly. If somebody could, I guess if I go read the patch notes real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I was lied to? I don't really know. Let me see. Well, there's guaranteed more mining fiestas, so that's one thing. Ugh. I don't know. I remember seeing something about it. Even if it's not true, Yo, what's up, Not? Speaking of Not. Whatever. We can turn these up since we're not listening to music right now. Not much. I'm in a good mood because we got a bunch of changes on Skyblock, which is kind of hype. Especially for mining. I'm always excited when there's mining changes. New players should be very excited about mining changes. This is a very new player mining change update to me. And then if you're a shaft miner, you should be excited as well because it's just so big. Just hit the minimum powder. You are set for the update then, my friend. I would just grind money because you never know. There might be some new tech we find on the day the update drops that you're going to need money for. I doubt it, but there's always potential. If they do fix the armadillo, Quick Claw Armadillo is going to be meta. To pity shafts, it's going to be crazy. I hope they do that. That would be awesome. I would love to grandfather that. Yeah, I would just practice. I would get to practicing now, my brother. Can't mine for more than 10 minutes. Just try shaft mining. Shaft mining is really fun. And if you have been shaft mining and you find it boring, then I suggest you quit mining, honestly. If you find shaft mining boring, you're probably going to hate every other thing you can do. Let me go get my Scuttler shuttle real quick. You can't get it yet. Oh yeah, this was the lobby I was in. Yeah, I think shaft mining is probably the best way to make money other than, like, Blaze. And, like, Slayers. Slayers is fun, too. If you're I sold my mining setup, so I only have stuff to sludge mine. Just start sludge mining more. You make a bunch of money with sludge. I would do it before, what's it called, gets nerfed. Glossy Mineral. I didn't talk about that in my video, but I was rushing to get the video out, so. I talked about the changes that I liked. And I disliked. Yeah, you should. If you're an Iron Man, are you an Iron Man? Because I would just buy the essence. Or are you saying you need to go do dungeons so you can buy the essence? That's probably a good idea. Or you could just wait till like Jerry. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a Jerry soon. Yeah, there's a Jerry in a day if you just want to wait. You don't have to do dungeons. You just like fish for ice essence, I think. Or you could like frag run like Lost Adventurers. Well, I guess if you haven't done dungeons, you can't do that. I don't know. There's not a lot of ways to get ice essence. Actually, can you buy the armor and salvage it? Can you buy like snowsuit armor and salvage it? I don't know. You'd have to try. I genuinely have no idea. Yo, I'm streaming. You're kind of in there. Yeah, not really. W coffee. Yeah. Thank you. Bless up. You could, but I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, probably not. Ugh. W service? Yo, what's up, Jax? You're not supposed to break it there. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. Excited about my coffee. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway, like I said, this update's pretty sick. This update is pretty sick, to be honest. I really enjoy a lot of the stuff coming out of it. And I hate coal miners. I'm doing really good. Doing very good. I have a new job. It's awesome. Update? You should go watch my video. I have like the worst RNG. That's why I hate dungeons. I don't really like a lot of RNG stuff. I didn't see the nerf to glossy mineral. Yeah, let me watch the rest of this. Hold on. We're back. Yeah. I think he talks about it for a second.
Hello again, everyone. Here's those numbers back and up a lot of phases, etc. It's completely aligned. Sword swapping for years now. I don't mind that. What I do mind though is the Maniac Miner thing. That's a huge nerf to Iron Man.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe that wasn't a real thing. Okay, sorry, I'm fear mongering for no reason. Sorry, guys. Glad I didn't put that in the video then. So he's just lying. I don't know why he put that like that. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I read over it and it was wrong. What's up, Rody? That name is very familiar to me. My old coworker was named Rody. Except his name was R-O-D-I-E, I think. You still think gemstone spawning might be meta after this update? Yes. I've already demonstrated this vein right here. Right here. This gets you 220 pity points if you do it correctly, and let's see here. This vein over here, if optimized, will give you 28, which is already 1/4 of the way to a mineshaft. So it's kind of nuts. So what I think you're gonna do for my route, at least if you've done my route in the past, you'll hit this like this, then you'll come down and you'll break these. If the game would load, I don't know, the server's lagging. Yeah, he was saying that. You're right. I was fear mongering. I apologize. Mine these real quick. And once you get your ability back, these would give you 8 pity points instead of 4, by the way. So it's insane. It's doubling the pity value. Once you get this, obviously, once you get like better, you would be able to do this faster. I think if you go like here, no, I did it wrong, but we gotta find this how to optimize this. Where'd you find the routes? I made my route technically, but this is just the community one that I'm demonstrating. And then you would do this. Mine these up. And unless you already got to this one, then you would move on. Mine. Break that. Get to this one. And then by now you have your ability back, which means you can TP here, go here, break that, go here, and then you can just... You can either break... I feel like you should skip this one, go to this one. Or you could skip these all, if you want. I don't know, it's going to take some workshopping. It will be better. I'm going to let you know it's going to be better, because you're going to get more pity value out of your Picos. So for example, this vein right here gives me 180 pity value, but this over here will give me 260. So like if I hit it right, that is okay. So if I count all this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 24. I broke 50, which is 20. That means I broke 26 blocks. Each one of those blocks will give me 10 pity point values, which means I'm getting 260 pity points, which is effectively 80 more than breaking this one. So it's just going to be better. It's infinitely better. And then let's say you don't get a mineshaft from this somehow, then you just come back over here, you break whatever gemstones are left, and then you come up here and then you do the final bit like that. That's what you do, and that would probably be the route. That's what I would use on stream, most likely. It's interesting. It's awesome. I really want them to add the armadillo thing in, though. That would be even more awesome. Alright, let's get this mineshaft, and then... Okay, I didn't get it. I'm gonna run the bathroom. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, literally 2. Is coal mining any good? Not after this new update, yeah. It'll be fine, but like, you're missing 500 fortune, dude. 500 fortune is insane. It's like effectively having the rates that you would get. It's pretty bad. But yeah, that's the new route if you guys are curious. Universal route to mine the gems in the shaft, or does it depend on the shaft? I don't know. When does the update come out? Not next week. They're adding another alpha. So next week we'll get alpha 2 probably, and then after that we'll probably get the update. If I had to guess. So 2 weeks we'll probably get it, if I had to guess. Why am I missing 20 cold resistance? Potion, right, and then... Oh, okay. I'm just an idiot. You're missing 1,500 fortune? What do you mean you're missing 1,500 fortune? You're missing 500. It was capped at 1,000, I think. That is what I was told. Coal mining is gone for good. Abuse it while you have. Abuse it while you can. But it's gonna be the same thing than what I was talking about earlier with Blaze Slayer. It's capped at 500? Yeah, but I was saying it was capped at 1,000 before. It's the same thing I was saying with Blaze Slayer, where people were like, well, Reaper Swap is gonna not... It's gonna make all the prices go down. No, it's just gonna make it go
longer. You're gonna have to take more time. Well, mining is good with low ping. Yeah, everybody knew that, bro. But yeah, you're right. I did that way too low. That's what you get for rushing. Anyway, it's the same thing. Like, if the supply, or if you're getting less of something, then the price of it is gonna go up. So, I don't know. We'll have to see, but... It's 30 ms, low ping, yes. I would say anything below 60 is low ping. And maybe 50. Yeah, the new best method is probably Grotto Jasper. If they make it so Armadillo can be working in the Glaciite tunnels, maybe shafting would be better. Because you would be able to spawn a mine shaft in like 2 seconds. But that's not like a sure shot thing. That's like me suggesting it. That's like me throwing a 5,000 yard basketball into the hoop. Like, it's probably not gonna happen, but it could. It could. Let's see if the... Where's the lapis gonna be? I was gonna turn the music on, but I think I'm gonna leave it off. I feel like people are asking too many questions for me to leave the music on. I guess I could, but I don't know. I kind of like the peace and quiet. It allows me to focus more. Like, I feel like I'm mining better right now. I don't know how true that is. Stop grinding Mythril Powder right now. Go do something else in the game. Go make money. There's no point in grinding Mythril Powder. Just wait till the update drops. Unless they change it, but I don't think they will. I don't think they'll change any of the Mythril Powder updates that they did. Where is this Lapis Corp set? It has to be right here. I'm Iron Man? What do you mean? That doesn't affect anything. Walked in, made 10.5 mil. A sapphire? Yeah. I don't need Mythril, but don't I need Mythril Powder to make good money? Yeah, I'm saying wait for the update so you can do it faster. You'll be able to get it faster. Where do you find your route? Go in Mining Cult. Mining Cult, join the Gemstone discussion guide and join the, or go into guides and look at Mineshaft guides. And all the routes are listed with chat triggers, or coal weight, waypoints or whatever. Everything's listed there. Interesting changes? Yeah, me too. I agree. They are interesting, but some are good, some are bad. I mostly like all of them. At least the ones with the mining. Too lazy to get 12.5. 12.5 what? What are they changing to Mythril Powder? They're making it so it's like 100%. Everything you can get Mythril Powder with, like raffles, anything. Fetcher, Puzzler, any of that. It's like 100% increase. Some of them more to 200 to 300. You get 500 Mythril Powder per commission, 1,000 if you're Heart of the Mountain 10. What change are you anticipating the most? The Gemstone pity value change, that's gonna be crazy.
since I pretty much quit. I mean, you're pretty much max, aren't you, Jex? There's not really a lot for you to do. That's fire? Yeah, that's why I told you to stop mining. There's no point. Go mine sludge or something. Get a bunch of money. Get your gear ready. Kinda. I mean, you have been hard grinding. I don't know if I were you. I probably wouldn't be playing as much. That's why I just mine now, because it's so mindless. Recommend for money sludge. Yeah. Well, isn't class average getting a 20% buff? Maybe you could do that. I know you didn't see that because you were watching my video probably, but they're adding an attribute that makes class average 20% easier, allegedly. Oops, shit. I don't know about bestiary. I don't think they added anything for bestiary. But that is definitely a good change. Class average fucking sucks. This is literally one of the worst things in the game. Along with garden milestones, but they're fixing that too. I don't want to do dungeons. Yeah, I mean, you could just play with a group full of cheaters, to be fair. That's what most people do nowadays, right? Legit burnt out. Just take a break then. Wait for an update to drop. Like an actual meaningful update. Like, I don't know, like Forging 2. Probably will do it. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. You don't want to burn yourself out. That's what I did. I took like a month break. I came back, and now I'm not like super depressed every time I play this game. I used to get so annoyed when I would play. It was like actually a struggle to stream. And I had like everything I wanted. I had like 60 viewers. I had like actual peak, like a peak. And it was interesting. When's the fiesta? I mean, that was one of the reasons why I'm too susceptible to rage bait. Mithril or mining Peridot. I would recommend with Mithril because you can do more shafts. But, you know, that might change here in a minute with the update. But for now, I would do Mithril if I were you. Awesome. Oh, dude, they give me better together. So, what's with the camera positioning? Why, do you not like it? I like it. I just changed it up. Nah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. This is so satisfying to listen to. Especially like when I do a good job and not like throw. I actually put my clothes in the back. They're still there. If you look behind me, you can see them. I moved their location to be out of the way. They're right behind me. What new chat? What do you mean, what new chat? Or are you saying what's new? I heard you have a new job? Yeah, dude. I wake up at 4 a.m. and then I leave at like 9. It's awesome. People are like, that's kind of sucky, isn't it? But not really. It's basically like a labor job. Like I just like lift heavy shit and I put it in trucks. Pretty much what I do. But it pays really well and I honestly like waking up early in the morning. Nobody's driving. You don't have to deal with anybody. You almost, you know, you don't have to deal with getting hit in traffic. Like, golly, I hate driving in like the day. It's so annoying. But driving at night, there's nobody out. It's awesome. And pays better. Works better with my school. So I think it's a better job. How'd you find it? I was like grandfathered in. My father is a prominent figure in the company. Connections are everything in the world, people. I live by that. But yeah, it's nice, you know. I'll be able to actually go to school and I don't have to take online classes. And the thing is, my big thing is, like, I'm super I procrastinate a lot. So if I have to actually go to a class, that means I have to actually study for said class. Instead of, like, waiting the last minute to do everything. So it'll be more beneficial for me, mentally. I think Amber dropped in price, because there's no way I'm only making 37 mil an hour with a, what's it called? 3 Lapis. Unless that's 47, but I think that's a 3. Anybody want to check the price of fine Ambers for me? I feel like I'm not doing too bad in this shaft. Maybe I am, and I just, like, suck. I feel like I'm actually pretty locked in. Which gems are you mining? Amber, Sapphire, Amethyst, and Jasper. Making 45 mil an hour? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have Glacial Golem on, don't I? Oh, I'm mining with Bal. I forgot to change. Bro. I forgot to change. Wait, the fact that I was making 37 mil without having Glacial Golem is crazy, though. That's actually insane numbers. Your ass? Yeah, bro. That is actually insane. I turned it off, bro. Okay. The fact that I'm making... Get a pet rule? I have a pet rule, bro. I just turned it off. For, I was testing something. What mod has a profit tracker? It's Bling Bling add-ons, but I'm not even using it. It's just kind of in the corner. Because I don't know how to change the GUI location. Gemstone highlight is Odin. God, this noise is so satisfying, bro. I could listen to this shit all day. Especially like when you're like actively like a good miner and you can like switch veins like very quickly. It's like so fun to listen to. I'm about to fucking die. What version are you on? I'm back on 1.8.9. 1.21 was getting on my nerves because of the gemstone bug, which I know you can fix with a mod, but I also just don't like 1.21 that much. It was good while I was on it, but I'm back. A good miner? No, good M-I-N-E-R. Not M-O. I already made that joke in my video. I don't need to make that joke again. And I don't have a Fillet of Fortune. Yo, if I don't buy Fillet of Fortunes after this, I need to lock in. Because it would make me so much more money. Yeah, if they can fix ping, mining would be good for everybody. And there would be no reason to do anything else besides mining. They can, because nobody would have any excuse not to mine. And the excuse would be, I don't like mining. That would be your excuse. It wouldn't be like, I'm a too high ping. It wouldn't be like, it's too laggy. It would be, I just hate mining. And I'd be like, alright. That's fine with me. If you hate it, you hate it. But if you just say you have high ping, then at that point it would just be, you're lazy. Instance is lagging a little bit. Yeah, but overall, update changes are good.
I'm sorry if you're a coal miner, but that's just not my forte, so I don't really care. But you know, I'm sure they'll revert that. I don't think they meant harm by it, and if they did, then you get Peridot yet? No, I haven't seen it. I'm playing on the main. I'm sure somebody in the Discord will figure it out eventually. I'm not really too worried about it. I don't think I'll mine Peridot anyway. We're only gonna be pickoing Peridot. We're not gonna be mining it. I mean, like, if you want to mine it, I'm not gonna stop you, but, like, actively, I'm not gonna be mining it on stream. I don't really like Peridot, unless, like, Peridot, like, spikes to, like, 50k per find, but I don't think that'll happen. There was no, like, farming changes that were that significant, I don't think. I really shouldn't have popped the mining speed boost there, but whatever. You listen to music or just raw dog? Today we're raw dogging, but usually I listen to music. I feel like I'm mining better without listening to music though. Because I'm just focused on the mining. So I probably won't have any more music unless people want me to. That's what Rail does. Rail streams with no music. Some other streamers do it too. But I think he's like constantly talking, so it like balances it out. So I don't really know. I'm not really a yapper. I've been listening to a lot of Persona music on stream lately, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel like you're more engaged with your chat if you don't have music, but I don't know. Like I don't normally have 16 viewers. If you app a fuck ton, it makes sense, yeah. But if you don't, then like music's kind of needed. Which I do yap, but I don't yap as much as he does. Or like any of the other streamers do. And it makes sense for him because he has so many viewers. Like if you have like 80 viewers or more in your chat, you're able, like people are constantly typing messages, right? So you don't really have to worry about like trying to come up with shit. But if you're like me, where like your streams don't pop that much, like it's harder to maintain your stream because nobody's talking, so you have no ideas, so you have to think of shit. And then when nobody like like you try to engage with the chat and nobody says anything, you're just cooked. So yeah, you're just cooked. Streaming is probably one of the harder things to do with content creation, for sure. Unless you like clip farm and you have like hella viewers because like one of your clips blew up, then that's different, I guess. Especially with a game like this because you gotta watch in the background. I mean, yeah. It's hard. There's a lot of lurkers on Skyblock. Half of the Skyblock community lurks on streams, so, or like videos or whatever. Now videos I don't care about. If you're like watching one of my videos in the background while you're playing the game, like, bro, I don't care. Streams is kind of like, it's kind of annoying when people do that. And not like I hate people for doing that or anything, but it's a little more annoying when, like, if I have 20 viewers and like all of them are lurking, it's like pretty stupid. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? How do I entertain a chat like that? It's hard. But if I have, you know, 5 viewers and like 5 people talking, I could probably entertain people easier. 335 ping high for mining, buddy. I don't think you're here to, I think you're just trying to ask me that question. I feel like you should know the answer to that, I'm gonna be honest. That is a grass is green kind of question. What's up, Jax? $700 ping good for mining. Yeah, man, it's awesome. Literally will get you 50 billion coins an hour.
Did you see the game Clover Pit? The name's familiar. I don't think I've played it. Is that the gambling one? Because I haven't played that one yet. What's up, Dark? Or what's up? What's up, Nick? Your profile picture looked unfamiliar, and then I saw it. The gambling one? That is the gambling one? Shit is nice. I might have to try it. I'm trying not to spend as much money. I've been spending a lot of money lately. I need to chill with the money. We'll see, though. Where are the... Dude, I never look in rubies. I never know where the corpses are. Ever. Is there one up here? Oh my god. Dude, where the fuck are the corpses at? Whatever, I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Haircut genuinely saved your bloodline. I've been told that a couple times. Don't worry, I've thanked my barber, even though it's not a barber, it's a hairstylist. I'm still getting no bitches. That is very true. But that is also because I don't go outside other than my job. And like the occasional like Target run. Get me the fuck out of here right now. I hate that. Whoa, 24 viewers. What's up, everybody? You got questions, let me know. This is one of the only times I'll answer questions. Pretty much. Start playing League? Hell no. Hell no. It's like a death sentence. I was trying to... How long will the alpha take? It'll probably be 2 weeks. Because they said they were going to release another alpha. So it's not going to be next week. So don't get your hopes up. Closing in on 5k hours on League, you're a fucking loser. I'm sorry. I know you have a girlfriend. I don't know if you broke up. You guys seem to have a pretty rocky relationship. But you're low-key a loser. League low-key funny, I gotta quit. Yeah, League and Valorant are those two types of games, and Overwatch and stuff like that, where you just keep adding too many characters and the game starts to become like super convoluted. I don't know, it just gets too confusing. Because they have to keep adding characters to make the game like relevant. So it just gets too convoluted, and I just don't really like it. I don't like games like that. Like when like Marvel Rivals dropped, it was super simple and fun, and then they kept adding shit, and I started getting bored because there was just too much things to worry about. And it ruined my competitive nature. Overwatch 1 or 2, I only played 2. I didn't like 1. I was too young really for Overwatch 1. I was too busy playing Fortnite. Marvel Rivals has mad Gyat. I'm not gonna like disagree with you. Yeah, that's why Marvel Rivals was so good on launch, because it was fresh, because all the characters were new and you had to learn everything, and then they kept adding stuff, and then you're just getting confused, and then you're like, I don't want to keep up with all this. Overwatch is a game. Yikes. Hello. That is crazy. Thoughts on Apex? It was fun when it dropped. Apex has that same problem. They're trying to adapt too quickly. They need to slow it down. The Fortnite had the same problem, but Fortnite was just so popular that everybody kept playing it. But every game has that issue. Literally, it's impossible to like figure that out with like a balancing game. If you have to balance anything, it happens. Like even this game, like Skyblock, it has that same issue, but it's a lot easier to deal with. Because this game, the updates are like very not frequent. The updates fucking take years, so it's like really not that big of a deal. Because by the time they drop an update, you'll have maxed most of the stuff that you're like waiting on. But for a big game like Apex or Fortnite, where they keep dropping updates every week, you start to get confused, and then it just becomes a bummer. But like I could see if you play this game and you're not really like too into it, and then like you come back after a long time and there's so much shit you've never seen before, you're just like, oh my god, what is happening? You know? I could get that. But that's kind of like your own fault, really, not really the fault of the devs. At this point, just invest in mammoths. For why? I don't see how that would help you. Is the mammoth getting changed? I don't think so, right? Why would you need... Or, like, are you saying that shaft mining is going to be, like, super popular all of a sudden? Which could be true. I would like to see it more popular, then I will get more popular. It's a win-win for everybody. Mainly me. I don't know. Rose just saying words to say words at this point. Word. My ability is not ready, game. Mammoth is a cool pet. The thing is, I don't like pet skins. The only pet skins I like are armadillos, because armadillos are, you're gonna actually see the skin. So, like, it makes sense. I just don't have pet skins on, or I don't have pets on. That's why I don't like pet skins. There's no point in using them. Pet skins are like the stupidest thing in the game. There's no incentive for me to have it out, and it blocks my way. How important is mammoth to shafting? It's not really important, but like if you know you're gonna get hit, it's kind of useful. It's not like the most important thing you'll ever have in your entire life. Like, it helps, really. That's what it does. It helps. It is not super fucking important. It's just helpful. It's nice to have, is really what you should be saying. Because if you get hit in a Jasper shaft, and it's like 4 corpses, and you're losing all that cold, like, that's just annoying. I'll get one? Yeah, I would recommend it. Personally. I think everybody should have one if you're going to actively shaft mine. If you get hit in, like, a Sapphire with 1 Lapis, like, whatever. But if you get hit in, like, a 4 Lapis, Fortunate Freezing, Cold Resistance, you know, like, all that shit in one, then you're just like, I just missed out on, like, a million coins right there because I got hit 1 time. You know? So... it's all circumstance. If you think you're not going to get hit, then there's no point in you buying one, but you're going to get hit. I've been doing this for a little bit of time. I know you're going to get hit. It happens. Even if you're, like, insanely good, you're still going to get hit. It's just how it is. The shaft instance is, like, really good. My ping is, like, actually very good in the shaft for some reason. So I'm, like, making hella money. Almost making 50 mil an hour with Sapphire with only 2 corpses. It's very good rates. And I'm not even using Fillet of Fortune, bro. Oh my god. I never bought them. I was supposed to buy them after that Amber Shaft, and I just forgot. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. Filet of Fortune and Cacao would be so nice. That would put me to, like, guaranteed 26 procs, pretty much. You hear about the Outcrow Calculator V2? No, because I don't care. Bro needs to move on. Is that not satisfying to anybody else? That was so satisfying. How do you not hear about Outcrow? Have you been under a rock? I do not care about Outcrow. Apparently, I'm a bad guy for hating Outcrow, is what I've been told in my Discord this morning. Would you need a V2? I don't know. We're just trying to hype it up, probably. Hating for why? I just don't like YouTubers like that. I don't like YouTubers that just only get views off of money-making methods. It's kind of cringe and it feels like low effort. Which is why I started making low effort content, because that's the only thing that's rewarded. Really. Really low effort videos get rewarded and really high effort videos get rewarded. But he actually does them? Yeah, I know he actually does them, but like it's not like it's hard. I don't know. You can't sway my opinion. I just don't like that content. I think it's cheap. And eventually the method that you post is gonna be dead. That's another reason why you're ruining people's money-making methods. Like, I don't know. I don't really fuck with that. Because, like, with mining, farming, fishing, all that stuff's probably going to stay the same, but, like, some niche money-making method that somebody found and it maybe accidentally leaked, and he sees it, and he, like, actually makes a video on it, and, like, ruins it. It's just not something I'm interested in watching, or would like to like that person. I just don't like that. It's lazy. And it's kind of annoying. I like to call it the handhold style of content. It's that guide and money-making method videos, which I've used guides before. I've made videos on them, so I can't really say like I'm an exception to the rule, but even I don't really like those videos that I made. Yeah, it is not that good. We need fresh content? Yeah, I agree. I think I'm gonna stick to news/slop videos, but I would love to see videos that are unique. It's way better than begging. Yes, it is better than begging, but I don't like guides because it's just cheap. Gonna dip. Have a nice day. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I just don't... Most of the time, guides are just copies of another guide, which is true. And I've done it before in the past, which is why I don't do them anymore, because I think it's also cheap. But, I mean, I guess if it's a genuine guide, first of its kind, then maybe I would be fine with it. But most guides nowadays are just copies of the last ones. Like, when the mining update drops, I'm gonna make a video on the new shaft route and the new ways to shaft mine, and I'm gonna make a video on Mithril Powder, because it's gonna be a different way to mine Mithril Powder that's better. And that'll be like a pioneer guide, so technically that would be the first of its kind. Unless somebody, like, does it on the alpha. But I don't know why you would launch a guide before it's even out on the main server when we don't have like confirmation that it's even real. So I'll probably wait. And if somebody does it like that, then that's kind of weird because we don't even know if it's a real fucking update. Anything can get changed on the alpha. We'll see. I don't. Yeah. That's the big problem with Skyblock is you could put 50 hours into some videos that's actually like high quality. Or somebody could make a money-making method that is probably going to get killed on its first day. And just because in the title it says 50 mil an hour, it gets 10,000 views while your video is actually good, high quality. Which is technically a fallacy because you don't know if your video is like good or high quality. But let's just say, for example, everybody objectively agrees that it's a good video. People aren't going to watch it because they care about making money in the game. They don't care about people. That's the big problem with Skyblock. I've been saying this for years. Skyblock is a game that leeches off of content creators. They don't like the people, besides the people who are already well known, such as 30 Virus Refraction, Pelica, you know, stuff like that. It's very hard to be an entertainer in the Skyblock industry right now. Like, there's only the original founders, and then some people are trying, but half the time, like, they don't like them for them. It's very difficult. Very difficult. But, supply and demand, baby. That's you give the people what they want. So if they want guide content, and that's what you gotta make, I guess. If they want money-making methods. Just made 9.46 in the 2 Lapis. That's not bad. It's pretty good, actually. Pretty good, pretty good. What time is it? 3 yet? Okay. We'll do one more shaft, and I'm gonna end, because I'm streaming almost 3 hours. I love this stream's more serious attitude. What do you mean? I guess I'm like, since there's no music, it feels like I'm just actually being a streamer. So I might do this in the future as well. We'll see. I take back me yelling at people for asking stupid questions. I'll probably just answer most people's questions. It is annoying to get asked the same question, but I'm just gaining haters because of that. There's no reason for me to just yell at people for asking dumb questions. So I think for the future, I'm just going to try to be a nicer guy, I guess. I don't know. Some people like people being mean to them, though, but that's not really what I'm trying to go for. I would rather be liked. What the fuck happened here? I'm not going to get rid of my cuss words, though. When's the fiesta? Alright. Like, bro had to join. We're gonna get close to like 100 million glaciite powder soon, I think. What are we at? 23? We're at 56 million glaciite powder. Is that not awesome? That's pretty sick, right, chat? That's pretty fucking cool. Eventually we'll get there. How much do you make per hour? If I know it, like, I know most people who are rage baiting at this point. I'm only at 17 mil. You have literally less powder than you need to actually shaft mine. Cool. Oh shit, I need to go buy what's it called? Play of Fortunes. You need a bunch. I don't know what the exact number is, but you need a lot. And you need a more than that. Isn't it like 20? Oh, 17 mil overflow. Is that what you said? Oh, you're talking overflow. Okay. Sorry. Is it minimum like 12 mil? What, glaciite powder? No. Mithril powder, yes. I'm talking about glaciite powder. Glaciite powder, you need like 22 mil or something crazy. I don't remember the exact number. 22.7 or something. Bomba cladding ginger. All right. 38 mil in total. I mean, you're not too far behind me. Alright, we'll probably mine this and then be done. It's 1 lapis. I finally spelled it correctly. Okay, it's high. We'll mine it. Sure, why not? Tis high. We may as well. For the last shaft, we'll mine it. Just need to figure out where the corpse is. 25k is kind of crazy. Toast is the definition of a tsundere? Bro, that's kind of funny. Bro's in here every stream. That is funny. There we go. See, that's why you need that shit, because you're gonna get hit. Oh, I need it. Probably has pics on the walls? Bro. Bro's on his ass. Listen, it's okay to be my #1 fan. That's alright. I won't judge you for it. I feel like the gameplay is way more riveting and exciting when I actually like pay attention and like mine good. Either I'm mining better or I feel like I am. I feel like I'm playing a little better right now. I'm not as tired as I usually am though, so maybe that's why. What's up, Hayden? Interesting level up message there, cool. Alright, so we're playing into it now. It says I'm making 48 mil an hour in this amethyst right now. With 1 corpse. Which, if you would divide that number... And we'll just see how much we make in a minute. Not gonna take that long. What was that? Ruining my rates right here now. Ruining my... What is happening, dude? It only happens every now and then, but fuck, it's so annoying. I don't know what that is. It just keeps happening. Every now and then, it just decides that it does not want to mine. I'm still unsure if that's a client-side issue or a Hypixel issue. Skill issue? You're right, it is. Fuck. I can't believe I haven't realized. I really don't know if that's a client-side issue. Nobody seems to understand the bug in chat or in anywhere I've asked about it, so I don't know. Forgot to mod me? When did I say I was gonna mod you? I never said I was gonna mod you. Unless you have the clip of it readily available at the moment. I don't remember that. Pretty sure you did? Well, I need evidence. I do not remember saying that. You said you were gonna mod me? Well, I definitely know I didn't say that to you. We got like accomplices over here. You promised? I don't think I promised anything. How could you forget? I can't believe I forgot. It's totally my fault. I apologize. But I'm still not gonna mod you. You said you were gonna mod me during Durelius' stream. When did I say that? Pull up the clip. This is fake. L memory. Alright. We are fabricating evidence in the Big 2-5 right now. You said you're gonna give me your salary. All right, I remember that. Fuck, what's your routing number? I totally said that. You calculate the taxes? Nah, I wouldn't do that. I barely like doing my own taxes. I don't know about fishing, but that's interesting though. I didn't even know there was a Piscary 7, to be honest. Anything but fixing the better together bug? Really? Is that still not patched? To be fair, all you coal miners don't care anyway, because most people are going to stop mining coal. Most people are not going to be mining coal anyway, with the Manic Miner nerf. It doesn't matter if you can't insta-break when you can't even mine the coal in the first place, because there you have negative fortune. Come shaft mine with me, brother. Co-op said they're going to add something even better next alpha. Yeah, they're adding a bunch of new changes next alpha. Which is why people were asking me, like, when's the update going to drop? And I'm like, they're going to drop another alpha. They're just slowly dropping stuff, because they want to test stuff in batches, probably. They don't want to, like, throw everything out right now, and then have a bunch of bugs, and then fix them all. They want to fix the big bugs for stuff, and then they want to drop more content. Okay, I'm just going to die. Okay, I didn't die. That would have been embarrassing. It'll be fine. We're just gonna have to wait 2-ish weeks, 2-3 weeks, 2-3 weeks probably. Increased, yeah. If they do nerf, I think they should increase the price of stuff as well. That would make sense. Sack is looking juicy. $32 mil and just enchanted mithril is kind of crazy.
Honestly, it's probably more like 460 mil because of all of this. That's nothing, and I'm never gonna change this. So and if you put it into the Bazaar order, it'd be like 520, so 530. If it was buy ordered, but buy ordering is a pain. What's the goal here? I just mine for fun. I only like mining. Like, I don't really like doing anything else. My goal is to just become the ultimate mining YouTuber. And just be like mining news. Like Duralius for mining, pretty much. Like, drop all the new tech on mining every now and then. I want to do that. I really like this part of the game. So. Powder buff looks cool. Saint, it does look cool. So, if you're expecting more mining content, you're going to get it. You're going to get a bunch of news stuff. As soon as alpha drops any changes that they add, or if they add any changes throughout the day or tomorrow, I will just be updating video. I'll just be making new videos about it. Or if I just feel like posting a mining related video, or if I post a regular, like this Fen video that I dropped, which isn't doing very well, but it doesn't really matter. I just kind of post. I just post what I want to post. Mostly mining, though. But anyway, go watch the video if you haven't. Go leave a comment, like the video. Join my Discord, it's in the link below. And yeah, that's all I got for today. So I will be live tomorrow, probably. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.